Courchevel textures, man, it's gonna be tight. Murph flying high in his C310 ride, laughing loud, turbulence can't dent his pride. Loops and dives above the snow, Moroccan vibes. Crazy pilot Murph, man, in clouds he'll reside. Wings, oh what a sight. Navigates dodgy strip, feeling dynamite.
Jesus.
Ski lodges twinkle way down the blinding white, but Murph's eyes are glued to cockpit screens tonight. Man, in clouds he'll reside. Joystick twitchy, throttle open like a wild fight. Courchevel steep runway calls in spite of fright. Spills his drink, whiskey swirls round with my cockpit chaos, but Murph screaming, all right. Switches flip like rock riffs, dreams take flight. He's god of the sim skies, city dots fall from height. Murph's world ain't real, but man, it sure feels right. Till he crashes into pixels with a drunk delight. Switches flip like rock riffs, dreams take flight. He's god of the sim skies, city dots fall from height. And Murph's world ain't real, but man, it sure feels right. Till he crashes into pixels with a drunk delight. Delight.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello. Happy Friday! We've made it to Friday. The song we just played was called In the Clouds, performed by Gibbo, lying in the bath, wearing shoes. Available at all good record stores and news agents.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Almost nationwide. Hope you're all keeping well. Tonight, friends, we have some flyage. Ah, Jesus, it's been a week. It's been a day. Wait till I tell you about my day. Right. It started off yesterday. That's when my day started, right? So it started off, I didn't get home till about 10:30 last night. She shagged, right? But then went to bed got up then this morning, at about 7:15. Gran, says I, brilliant start to the day. Sure, we'll go in now and have a shower. The power went. It didn't go mid-shower. The power went, and I said, well, balls. So I kind of hung around for a bit to say, or to see, well, would the power be turned back on? No such luck. And then I said to myself, sure, Jesus, I can't believe in Murph Manor without setting the intruder alarms. You know what I mean? We need to know about these things. So I waited, dropped the missus into work, saw that the Electricity Supply Board, the ESB, Ireland's electric thing, right? A couple of lads in a couple of hoodies standing around a electricity box going, Jesus then. Right. So anyway, got home, checked the website to find out, there's a fault in your area. There is. And it said it'll be restored at around 9 o'clock. Sure, listen, not so bad. I'll ramble into work then, says I. No such luck, says he. So 9:05 came and it came up on the website. Your power's back. No. Your power's... No. So then I had to ring them. So when you ring the ESB, they put you through to Dublin, right? And they're very... I won't say they're cagey. They're not cagey, but they're very detailed. Are you sure? Yes, I'm very sure. Are you sure your power is still off? Yeah, no, I'm sure. Like, the lights are off. There's nothing. Did you try reset your fuse board? Huh? Reset? Turn it off and turn it on? Yes. You want me to turn it off and turn it back on again? Yes. Right. Jesus. So I did. Turned everything off. Turned it back on again. Nothing. Then I checked my dad's. Nothing. I said, well, we can't be having this. So I said, no, you may call out, lads. Yeah, we'll be with you shortly. Then I get a phone call from Cork. Hello, I said, Mr. Murph. It is, says I. We believe you have a power outage. I do, says I. Right. Yeah, we'll have someone out to you in the next 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, to make a very short story even longer, they arrived. The ESB came out and they did their, well, what they do, scratching their head, looking at a hole in the ground, going, oh, Jesus, we thought we fixed it. But anyway, at around 11 o'clock, it came on, it went off, it came on, it went off, and then it came on and it stayed on. That's what my day was. Brilliant. Didn't get the power sorted till 11:30. My employer wasn't impressed, but what do you do? Yes, I'm going to drive an hour away, leaving Murph Manor completely open, to anyone who wanted to roll in. Just, you can't be doing that, lads. You can't be doing that. So what I did do, I set up my new phone, or e-phone. Well, it's an iPhone, right? I set up my new phone, look. Ew, with a shot of that. Now, it already looks broken, but it isn't. There's a button here on the side. Imagine if I dropped it. There's a button there on the side that turns on the camera, you see? And... it's in an OtterBox because, well, I'm fairly hard now on technology, right? I'm hard on equipment. But there's a mark on that already. It comes with a screen protector, you see, and it comes in a very fancy box. And I read the instructions, not thoroughly, and I set the phone into it, didn't fit, and I tried to put on the screen protector. And I'll have you know, I absolutely nailed it. I mean, the precision... brilliant, I thought. Then when I went to turn it on, there was 2 little watermarks on the screen. Oh, bother, says I. Well, words to that effect. So I said, I'll take that off and I'll clean it. You know the way in me drawer, I've all sorts of things for cleaning things. Don't do it. So there was all now like bits of friggin' microfiber, and they're not supposed to do that. Microfiber is now on the back of the screen. So I said, right, sure, I'll use the alcohol wipes that came with the gadget to clean it. No, don't do that. That lifts off the glue. Right, so I had to text Mr. Two-Tone to say I've made a terrible, terrible mistake trying to put on the screen. She says, why didn't you just wait for me to get there? So I need a new screen cover because the other one was broken. I didn't break it. Someone else, it was defective. Yeah, it was defective, right? So that's kind of where it's at, right? That's where it's at. I got a comment today in a YouTube video. I should have left it there, deleted it. Your man was giving out that I talk too much. So we're going to sit here for the next 17 and a half minutes talking whilst we... hang on, wait for it. Jesus. You see, oh Jesus, there's growage. You see, friends, it is Friday. Subliminal messaging, 5. And the good thing about Friday is like a superhero that arrives to knock the crap out of the evil villain that was the week. Wicklow Wolf, a Mammoth IPA. Jesus, what's in this one again? Keep cold. No, wait. Produced in Ireland, yeah. Oh, wait, here we go. Wait now. The Mammoth IPA is a big bad wolf of the West Coast IPAs. There's a shed load of hops, gives it a burst of floral, resinous pine, grapefruit, and mountains of citrus fruit. This punchy IPA will give you is supported by a strong malty backbone. It looks lovely. Get in there now. Oh, yes. Right, someone broke me bin, but that's not important right now. Anyway, happy Friday, friends. It's great to see you. We don't care anymore. Cheers and sláinte and all that. Ah, yes. Oh, Jesus then. Yes. Anyway, tonight's mission. Wait till you hear this. Are you ready now? Tonight we embark. It's a special community flight, courtesy of our very own Captain Sickbag, where we're taking the newly updated Cessna C310, this one from Blackbird Simulations, on an important beverage delivery mission. That's right. Wait till you hear this, right? Disaster has struck the glamorous ski resort of Courchevel. They've completely ran out of drink, with the après-ski cancelled. Ski instructors, English Murph, they're wandering around aimlessly. Tourists are even resorting to, knitting, and holidaymakers are threatening to leave early. The town is on the brink of collapse. Right, we are tasked with bringing much needed beer and wine to this picturesque destination. We're starting off at a place I shall attempt to pronounce Candillargues, Lima Foxtrot November Golf. It's near Montpellier, right, or Montpellier. Right, anyway, it's down Marseille neck of the woods. We're going to be loading some fine wines. That's right, friends. The area is famed for flamingos, wild horses, cattle, sheep, right? Next, we're heading over to Nice Côte, Lima Fox Mike November, where we're going to collect crates of beer. It's nice beer from Nice. Finally, friends, we shall climb into the high Alps for the scenic and very challenging approach into Courchevel, delivering our precious cargo to the thirsty holidaymakers and the tourists. You see, we have we have a mission. Captain Sickbag sent me a message. I'll read it out here now in a sec, because it's going to be brilliant, right? It's going to be fantastic. Anyway, how are y'all keep? How was your week? Did anyone try the sausage roll yet? I mean, listen, until someone actually tries it, it's just going to remain one of life's great mysteries. Jesus. Dr. Evil scared the crap out of me. Is me lighting? It doesn't seem right, lads. Hang on a second. I'm very kind of... Right, hang on, we fixed that now. Come up there now, you devil, you. There we go. It's like I have, me tan on or something. Not that I'd wear tan, but if it did, that's what I'd look. Right, I fixed the lights, all is well in the realm. Anyway, we're flying in the updated Milviz, or Blackbird Simulations. They're a Cessna 310. And before Cyrus, gives out to me, I have the livery installed, but it won't select it. It won't select it, and I don't know why. So listen, we'll see how we go, right? We'll see how we go. I'm sure if other people are flying with it, though, we will see it. Do you know? So we shall ramble here into the chat on this Friday Eve. Say hello to our friends who have joined. Look at the colour of that. Look, Jesus, lads. It's a very interesting colour. There's all sorts of stuff going on. Made with real mammoth, I'll have you know. Oh yeah, with the clatter of them. Oh, Jesus. That's tastes like more. Anyway, who's here? Colonel Fork. Good to see you, my guy. Happy Friday. CP65 rambles in. Vacuum, good to see you. Captain Sickbag, the man of the hour, is here. He says, hello, Fireflies. Enjoy the trip to Courchevel. I'll be waiting to see his land. Brilliant. Tarnish Mossman is in the house. Good to see you. Graham is here. Fierce Wolf looking fierce. And Wolfie, welcome aboard. Super Typhon, welcome in. Battling a bad head cold. You poor unfortunate. Chris B, good to see you. Gar Gaming is here. Evening, everyone from Galway. Galway, brilliant. Viper Strike is here. He says, finished Maine earlier. No, he didn't. He finished. No, he didn't. He visited. Can't talk tonight, lads. It's been a hard week. It's been a tough one. But listen, it'll be grand, right? We don't care anymore. He visited Maine earlier, including Acadia National Park. Ah, brilliant. Idle Cutoff, good to see you. Semantic Warrior is here. Ola from Bilbao. Be the Janie. Hello from Tipperary. Good to see you. Catbat is in the house. Catus Battis. How are you, my dude? Hope you're keeping well. Anthony V is here. Welcome in. Tilly Fryer. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Dougal McTavish, the chairman. I had some very strange looking fellas standing on me wing. Oh no, it was just Murph. Dougal, hope you're keeping well. My dude, Sun Jammer's here. Hi there. Another Friday. Can Murphy fly into a mountain again? It's that predictable, isn't it? Mr. Chippy. Mr. Chippy, Mr. Chippy. I'm going to make dinner, but I shall return. What are you having for... You can't just leave us on a cliffhanger like that. Jesus, lads, just buttons. Now, right. Mr. Chippy, you can't leave us on a cliffhanger like that. I'm off to make dinner. Well, what are you making, man? Toto is here. Good to see you. Don't do anything bad while I'm gone. Roger. Where's this now? Down my sons at Milton Keynes, but watching along. There's activity happening. Who's in charge? Adam controls him with the raid of raiders. Welcome in. Adam was streaming and I missed it because I was, well, do you know, I was locating this. Welcome in, lads. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Oh, jeez. You're looking well. Do you know, you're looking well. Eamon, Milton Keynes. I had a yoke in me wallet. Well,
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Jesus. I had a yoke in me old wallet. Where's this now?
Allow myself to introduce myself.
I'm after reading a comment and I'm trying to think of a comeback whilst I'll tell you another story, right? But anyway, Milton Keynes. There is a brew dog in Milton Keynes where I made a show of myself, and there's a fancy steakhouse. I forget, it's around the corner from Brew Dog. Tell me I'm wrong, or at least there was one there 4 to 5 years ago. What's the name of the Milton Keynes? Wasn't it MK Dons or something? No? Yes? Sorry, no, I think that was right. But anyway, great spot. Eamon, hope you're well, and regards to your son. Hello. Little Trader's here, good to see you. Night Zepp rambles aboard. Good to see you, Night Zepp. Happy Friday. Liptorius is here. Death's Angel. He says, evening, Murph and Fireflies from South Africa. Hello from Tipperary. You're looking well. 98 Vulcan says hello from Gosford in Australia. Hello from Tipperary. He says, may not get flying again and we sim refuses to load a flight. Oh, Jesus, after hitting fly now. No way. Did you add anything into it? Do you know? Hang on. When I was in Milton Keynes, we went out to the Red Bull Formula 1 place. That was savage. So you have the visitor centre on the left-hand side of the road, but then you have the factory on the right. It was some place. Christian Horner was there. Your man who looks like me. Right. Anyway, Jesus, Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. Happy Friday. Phantom Diablo is here. Gaseous Maximus, hello. Who else come in? Black Ice Gabe. We have a Black Ice Gabe. He says, what is this I see before me? 'Tis the weekend in all its glory. I can't stay, just off to watch an excellent Irish We Invented films in the lands of saints and sinners. Oh, good man yourself, Gabe. Jesus. Lads, these are going bananas. Thank you very much for buttons being pressed. Right, Gabe, have a good one. Helly is here, good to see you. Goblin Zeus, good evening. We are going to fly my region in France tonight, southeastern France. Oh, bonsoir, mon ami. Brilliant! It's going to be brilliant. Right, where's this now? Commander Balosh, welcome aboard. Greetings from my vacation in Sydney. Oh, yeah. Welcome in, man. Mac Vision is here for 8 months. Thank you very, very much indeed for all the support. 8 months, though, Mac Vision. Right, we're over here, look. Great Tempest says hello. I'm watching from my ark because all the rain and more to come. With the Janie, then. Loads of rain where you are. Bin Monkey, welcome aboard. Tarnish Mossman. Yeah, baby. Friday start weekendage. Now we're talking, right? It's happening. Where's this now? Sir Campsalot with Prime, 22 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Hope you're well. Wickle Dumberjacks, congratulations, everyone. We made it to Friday. That's brilliant. Tilly Flyer says, good evening all from, Tilly Coultry in sunny central Scotland. Meet the Janie. Brilliant. Creo, welcome aboard. Gibbo Ireland is in the chat. The man who can sing in the bath. Brilliant. Good to see you, mate. It is a new song, yes. Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. HH John, hope all is well. Cyrus T, the man of teal. Welcome in, Cyrus. Who's this now? Hawk and Awesome is here. Where is this now? We're catching up. Razzie Rambles aboard. Where is this now? Olsen, good to see you. Slashing Sloth, welcome. Proby Pete says hello from sunny Arizona. Hello from Tipperary. He's watching the Boston Red Sox home opener baseball game. I was born and raised just south of Boston. Brilliant. Excellent. We're going that neck of the woods now. When are we going there? Soon enough. We're going. It's like 2 months away. 2 months to Expo. Can't wait. We'll be flying into Logan. Poor old devil won't see what's coming. But anyway, Muse fan bursts in the door with his elbow. What time do you call this? He says, how he is his man jokes. Happy Friday. Good to see you, Muse. The Limbics is here. Good morning, day, evening, and night, Murph and Fireflies. Welcome in, the Limbics. Hope you're keeping very well. APU Inspector rambles aboard. Good to see you, my guy. Heisenberg, happy Friday. The 310 is the plane I would own if I could. Unfortunately, the wife won't let me sell the house. Sell the house. It'll be grand. Corn Wolf, good evening. Did you get any sleep yet? If Murph had a bad week, that means only one thing. We're about to have a completely unhinged flight. Hang on a second now, right? I can keep my composure. Yes, I can keep my... together. Just not very well, and for very long. The Forgetful Larry has rambled in. Good to see you, Larry. Lima Kilo Mike, welcome aboard. Wicked Lumberjack, Jesus, 4 months in a row, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. Flipper Alloy, welcome aboard. World Flight 737 Pan Am. I concur in most definitely. Yes. I don't know what you're saying, but you're very welcome in. Even a bog roll. No, Creo, no. Zid is here. How many people started hitting backspace after he said, don't do it after seeing the towel in the drawer? Commander Freezer is here. Happy Friday, right? Mammoth is a great beer, it is. My missus just said you're excitable. Phantom Diablo, really? I'm not really. I'm very, I'm excited because it's Friday, lads. Do you know, like, if you have a week, no matter what you do, you're late, you're early, you did that wrong, you did it right, but it could have been better. You need to do this, you need to do that, and while you're walking that direction, get a brush and you can sweep behind you. Do you ever have one of those weeks? This is okay. Do you know what that we can do? You can shag off, and we're doing our own thing now. It's grand. For the next few hours, lads, whatever happened, whatever good, bad, or indifferent thing, outside. Out you go now, go out and shag off. It's us, and we go flying and explore in a very professional, realistic sort of way. Yeah, that's how she goes. Right, we're over here, look now. You fall, good to see you. Who else come in the door? Rico Flight is here. Gaseous Maximus gifting a tier 1 sub. Well, thank you very, very much indeed, man. Cheers. Imodium purchase advised, John Dale says for the IPA. Yes. Filthy, welcome aboard. Frod Hammer is here. Norway seems to be getting close to summer. Ooh. It's spelled out in the notes. Command Captain Sickbag. There's going to have to wait another 11 seconds before we can get going. Yes. About 11 seconds. Rob MCR is here. 50 months, Rob. 50 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Catman Doza. Huzzah, it's Friday. I'm knackered from my new job and Murphy's online. It's a good day. Congratulations on the new job, man. Cockspur Development Team, Seb, the absolute legend. 33 months. Jesus, Seb, where are we at? I saw your comment on Discord. Don't know, should we be telling people? Well, I'm more than happy to tell people. Was it a secret? Was it not? And are you going to Expo? We need this information. Right? We need the information. Exciting information. Did I run out of shag and shit? I didn't. Hang on. We have one of these. Oh, sure. Listen, lads. Friday. We just don't care about anything anymore. Well, we care about some things, but only in a good way. Right? I don't care. Look at the state of that Egypt on the telly. Hang on, I'll even zoom in and do it. Oh, wait, hang on. This is going to take way too long. Brilliant. Right? Like, you think I get in trouble? Meanwhile, your significant other is wondering, why do you watch that Muppet? Right? It's all right. I can explain everything. But anyway, Seb, thank you very, very much indeed. 33 months. Toombs is here. Welcome aboard. Murph took part in the sun tanning Olympics. and got bronze. Ah, Jesus. Jesus. Test pilot, 38 months. Welcome in, my dude. Thank you very much. Where is this now? Digital Mark says, love to see it in the 310. It's only gorgeous. That 310, gorgeous. Rad Baron, only 22 minutes into the stream. What are you talking about? Adam Controls then, in with the raid, man. Thank you very much indeed. In a box, man, looking for a refund. Please send £1 and $1 and €1 to that place. They'll get right on it. How are you? Who? How are you? See, words are going to be hard tonight, lads. Brilliant. Right, Gibba says, Murph, you really need something at the end of that lanyard. Would you not print out your own fake ID for it or something? Gibba, we've been through this before.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
What's better than one logo? 2 logos. That's right, friends. You see, you can plaster yourself in our audacious, insanely awesome merchandise. In exchange for your money, we'll send you stuff like this, which is handy. You know, the Japanese use these as ninja Death Stars. We use them as, you know, Irish put under your pint glass things. Right? Check them out, twotonmurphy.com. Check out the store. And you too could be the owner of something rather flash. We call it swag. Look at that. Look at the way that's it there perfectly. Can I get 2 on it? Gibba, we're on to something. Wait now. No, Jesus. Come on. Hang on. I only have another one of these here. Hang on now. How many can the lanyard fit? Individually wrapped, you know, for sanity or sanitary, I'm not quite sure. Oh, the tune's fucking stopped as well. Hang on. Jeez, hang on. You see where this is going, right? Do you remember Mr. T out of the A-team? He had a necklace. Not at all. This, friends, is going to be a necklace. Hang on there now. Jesus, now. Could we kind of... And then there were 4. I could be one of those WWE fellas, you know, and whenever you burst someone, you put your logo on them. Yeah, you're next. Do you know? But anyway, check them out in our merch store. They're very fancy. Complete the look. Sure, you might as well not be wearing that at all until you're wearing some of this stuff. And then people will look at you. What's that mean? And you can literally invent anything. Oh, I'm after breaking one. Balls. Hang on. Oh. Jesus. I didn't actually break one. It's me lanyard that... Listen. It's me lanyard that shagged. The hook. I can't go closer because it's attached to my neck. The hook thingy, the spring is gone on the hook. And these are so in demand. Only the last 3 remain in the world. I haven't changed it out yet. But yeah, you can make up your entire own stories. What are they?
Can I get a refund?
No, there's no refund. Who wants refunds? Jesus. Anyway, where was I before I interrupted myself with Miss... Oh, you was over here, look. Yes. Where's this now? No. Yes. This works. Some tunage in the background as we continue. Speak for yourself, says Adam. Wait, what? We're over here. Cy Murray, good to see you, man. Fine Friday. Nearly in Orlando from Manchester and Vatsim. Jesus, good man yourself. Milton Keynes. They just keep going round and round. Roundabout capital of the world, is it? Adam Controls with news of the realm. He says, in other Friday news, I've lost the box of me Nitro Surge thing that it came in, and it uses a micro USB for charging. I haven't needed a USB cable in a decade. The Guinness may be questionable this evening. Adam, do you know the charger that goes back into your Two-Tone Murphy logo gadget? That's a micro USB. Listen! I've just sorted out your worst fears, man. Right? Milton Keynes is 5 minutes down the road. Oh, is it? Brilliant. Stick figure, 31 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Jesus, it's all happening now. Have I kissed the Blarney Stone yet? Janie, then. I can tell you horror stories about the old Blarney. I'm off to Brooklands and Mercedes-Benz World tomorrow. Jesus, nice. Kanzui rambles in. Hello. Happy Friday, man. Soaring AJ. AJH man, hope all is well. Who else come in the door? Gregor is here. Dougal says, I won't tell you what the missus said. Shh, it's grand. She gets it by now, do you know? Right, Zybok Doc calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. And a 32-month subscription thanks to Prime. Zybok, thank you very, very much indeed. Shaz Babylon is here. One Fly Air, good to see you. I don't Trent Palmer's new Legend Nomad bush plane. It looks savage, doesn't it? Zonorous, welcome aboard. Who else come in the door? Bush Pilot Jesse, good afternoon. Hope all is well. Right now, we're catching up here at a rate of knots. Urban Guju has subscribed for 6 months. Well, thank you very much indeed, man. You absolute legend. Where is this now? 29 now. What's it? Murph, he says, the impossible face. Did you see the RAF have cleared the ability to have Tunnock tea cakes on board after 60 years on account of them exploding in a cockpit in 1965? What? Tunnocks. Now, to our friends in America, there's an invention. The drawer was open. There's an invention by a fella called Tunnock, and he made these little tea cakes, which is kind of like biscuit on the bottom, marshmallow, and then they cover it in chocolate, right? This thing, you'd get up late at night or very early in the morning to have them because, well, they're, you know, but yeah, they were barred from airplanes because like air would get in and you'd have exploding marshmallow all over the place. Try to explain that to someone, you know, covered head to toe in marshmallow. Right. Anyway, where is this now? That's just overdoing it. Who's overdoing it? Three-Tone Murphy. Wait, what? Pete Costa, good to see you. Petrolhead says, is that the Marketplace 310? Mine doesn't show up. No, I got mine directly from Milvis, or Blackbird, as they're called now. Do you know? Anyway, all is well. Stick Figure has been here for 15 streams in a row. I bet Murphy doesn't have delivery installed. I do have delivery installed. I did. I promised you it's there. And it just won't load. As in, I can't select it. I'm telling you it's there, right? We'll find it. Anyway, did you see thousands of flight enthusiasts follow a Concorde flight on Flight Radar only to realise it was April Fool's? It was the most tracked flight. What? Really? Jesus. Thomas Tunnock, the bakery isn't far from me folks' house. One thing the Irish didn't invent. Hang on a second, Tilly. We kind of did. We gave him the idea. Right, we're over here now, look. Digital Mark, did it show up as a different airplane? No. It actually showed up on the aircraft, and then when I went to configure, it disappeared. So it is in there somewhere, you know. But you're listening now. We'll figure this all out. Oh, Jesus, Murphy, your mic. We'll figure all this out together, lads. Don't you worry about it. We'll do the hard things. Paul, good to see you. Sam Hall is here. Northland Air, good evening. Mrs. TPHI, you're very welcome aboard. Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Good to see you, man. Black Sheep Jean is here. I am with you live today and alive as well. Great success. Gene, great success. Alan Black, good evening. Andy Gilbert is here. Hello from Florida. Ooh, going up to Philly as well. Man, that's a road trip. Oh, you're flying up to Philly. That's still a trip. What a trip. Hello from Tipperary. I hope you're well. Right, Uniform Goose, good day. Goose visualizes here. Northland Air says new tunage. It is. Jim Messenger, good evening. Connor is here. Who else? Mystic, hello. Talro, welcome aboard. The Celtic Guy is here. Leonardo Da Vinci, happy Friday. Joseph Jolly, Asher, how are you, Joseph? Talk to Joe. Steve Weber, welcome aboard. What a night it's been. 5 a.m. Jesus. Mud Dog, good to see you. Bartman is here. Hemmel, good evening. Johnny Shoe, welcome in. Who else come in the door? Mark Arnott is here. Captain Mustard, welcome aboard. Flying on top. You could teach Big... Wait now. You could teach Big Jet a thing or two about streaming flight sim. He rage quit? Oh, did he? Oh, Jesus. Andrew McDonnell. A Jackeen tip. There might be trouble ahead. Ara, sure, listen. Do you know... It's grand. I'm a blow-in. Well, do you know, I'm living in Tipperary longer than I'm living in Dublin. That's kind of a startling kind of thing, you know? That's quite okay. That's why I asked Seb. Just as well I asked. You see, I am an idiot. Seb, are you going to Expo? I mean, that is a question, right? Anyway, we're over here, look. Ireland's answer to Mr. T, Paul. I agree with 100%, Paul. Andrew McDonnell, it just is. It's grand. Falconer, welcome aboard. Cammy Niner is here. And Tenured has rambled aboard. Sure, listen, lads, isn't it only brilliant? We're all here together. Who's driving the little van? Couldn't tell you. Who's this now? Al Shashan. Evening all from Clare. There was an Air France flight from Charles de Gaulle to JFK earlier on the same day. Oh, was there? Jesus. Yeah, the Flying Dragon. I bet it's the stupid add-ons link or gadget. No, well, it showed up inside the sim. We'll have a look now, though. How many times have I said try reinstalling it? I haven't yet. Uh-oh. Yeah, the Dragon, yeah, we'll do a Dragon flight one of the nights, you know. One of the nights. But I need to kind of go through now the flight planage here from Captain Sickbag. So hang on, lads. We'll come over here now, you know. We'll place down our tasty beverage. And we're going to do some reading of what's happening with our... There's a man standing inside my plane. Nighthawk, get out of that garden. Anyway, let's have a look at this, look. Because this is brilliant. This is brilliant. And, well, we all need to look at it. So, buttons, Murph, you can do it. And we'll go into there and we'll go into one of these. Are you ready? He's ready now for this. Are you sitting down? Right. Captain Sickbag's mercy mission, the booze cruise to Courchevel. Tonight we embark on an important mission to bring beer and other tasty concoctions to Courchevel. This is already looking great, look. The resort has been cut off for days, and as a result of bad weather, and the guests are going mad out of their brains as the booze ran out 3 days ago, Captain Sickbag is the head barman there and is begging for supplies to be flown in as quickly as possible. Your planes are waiting for you at Candillargues near Montpellier. This is brilliant. Hang on a second. This is now the way any sort of communication that you want me to pronunciate must be sent. Even in the chat, if you're giving Murphy something to say, sound it out. This is fantastic. Where we load up with crates of the local Chateau Firefly Grand Reserve. I can say Chateau, which is not only delicious, but also extremely good value. We'll take off from runway 14 and turn left. It's a short runway, lads, so beware. As we depart, we pass over the Camargue, a regional park and nature reserve, where wild horses and black cattle roam. Flocks of flamingos are commonplace and give a distinctive pink hue to the horizon, but sadly, not in the sim. Extensive salt production is carried out over the summer months, though evaporation in man-made ponds. Jesus. Rice is also grown here in abundance. As we fly out over, we'll see a distinctive pattern of paddy fields. A great lad altogether. Right? Jesus now. Sadly, the place is infested with mosquitoes, so big and ferocious they can only fit in a Skoda, and all the blood will be sucked from your body in 5 seconds. And that's a fact. Jesus. Our next waypoint is the city of Marseille, France's third largest city, just off the coast on a small island in the Chateau d'Elf, right? It was once used as a prison, much like Alcatraz. It was Le Alcatraz to the French. The island became internationally famous in the 19th century when Alexander Dumas used it as a setting for the novel he wrote, The Count of Monte Cristo. Ah, brilliant. Jesus, Captain Sickbag. Marseille is also the place where Captain Sickbag, as a young, impressionable lad, windswept and interesting, was persuaded to get his first body art, a life-size tattoo of his face on his face. Brilliant. We then head over the scenic Sainte-Baume Natural Park on the way to our first stop at Nice, runway 4 left, where Pierre will be waiting to load the necessary beer supplies. Pierre has recently developed a distinctive, patchy black beard. The last time one of those was seen in southern France, the whole herd had to be destroyed. After we take off from runway 4 left, we turn right over the sea and then wend our way up high into the Alps, initially following the river Var. As we climb, we cross the border into Italy for a while before heading back into France. Nearing Courchevel, the challenge is to find the best approach before the notoriously tricky landing. Once unloaded, it's to the bar, lads. See us there. So that is from Captain Sickbag. I need to share that because that is brilliant. I'm going to put it in the Bremen bar. Make sure you grab it there. Oh, you did it! Adam, did that charger actually work? Hang on a second. Check out the state of this. That there, friends, is a beautiful image. Beautiful image. It needs to be put up on the wall at, you know, public gathering spots, right? Brilliant. You were reading that in Samuel L. Jackson's voice. Or devour. Shag off. Yeah. High stream. Oh, good man. Keane is in the stream. Look, brilliant. Right. Flight to Courchevel. Gush. That's gone into our Discord. Exclamation point Discord. Right. The light cable gave straight into USB-A. No separate cable. Ah, right. Isn't that only gorgeous? Look. Ah, brilliant. Adam, fair play to you. Right. You too can get that merch. But anyway, that sounds fantastic. So when we translate it from Captain Sickbag into some sort of an aeronautical trip, it looks a little bit something like this. Starting off at this place, LFNG, which is out by Montpellier. We're going to be flying down towards Marseille. Then it's Nice, which I hear is nice. And then it's up the road into Courchevel. Ailerons into wind. The hymn. You're very welcome aboard. Hope you're well. A pint of Guinness. It looks gorgeous blue, doesn't it? Cheers from the Icelander in Malta. Story of the day. CJ4 crashed. ES30 blew up on taxi. The sad thing, he died. Think it was drunk. It'll be fine. You know. Yes, Z Fox, good to see you. Mrs. Tilly and I went to the castle on the island near Marseille on our first holiday. Sadly, she got sunstroke on the boat trip. Oh, Jesus. Right, now, I have things set too in the sim. Are you ready now? I'm not using live weather at the moment. Few clouds and 1544 local. 1544 local, right? And our machine for tonight, friends, is that of the C310. It's a Cessna 310C. Beautiful twin-engined aircraft. This one, originally built by Milviz, they rebranded as Blackbird Simulations. And, well, this is an absolute cracker of a plane. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So it has a ton of extras. You can, you know, long before you had dirt accumulation on your aircraft, you could do it with this. The flight model I've always been happy with. The sounds are excellent. There's loads of features, and it's just a beautiful machine to fly. It's an awesome aircraft, right? So we're going to be flying this one for tonight. So reset our views. We've got an absolute truckload of people on the ground, and we're going to get ourselves somewhat ready to do our flight, right? So let's see what happens. Brian Crawley, good to see you. It's officially 2024 compatible. Yes, it is working in 2024. So let's have a look at the configuration. And from here, we're going to close some doors. We've loaded in just the wine. So I'll get rid of the nose and the rear. We're just going to have the left wing and the right wing. Our wine is loaded up in those wings. Brilliant stuff. Now, if we go to options, radio nav, so I'm using the GTN 750. That's all good. Failures, listen, individualization, engine wear and tear, the whole shebang, lads. Horse it all in. Services, fuel, top it up. Let's go 91, and the auxiliaries keep them at 50%. The aircraft is filthy. That's what you want. And then what status do we have here? Let's do a quick inspection of the aircraft. It's trying to figure out what world it is. Spark plugs are a little bit on the ooh. Everything else, though, is looking good. All right, let's disappear that, and let's start putting some power into our plane. So before we go, flap handle is up, gear handle is down, flap, gear, throttle, park and brake. We're good. All right, let's go with the master battery. A little fouled, are they? Yeah, Murphin is dirty boy. It's great. Brilliant. Right. Let me see. We're going to get some exterior lights with our nav lights on. Anti-collision lights can come on as well. Batteries on. Alternators, leave them off for the moment. Right mag's coming into place. Fuel, left is open, right is open. That looks good to me. And what else do we have? Some lights, and we have our sun visors. Leave those alone. We can open the little window. And right-hand side, clear prop. Auxiliary booster. We shall prop full, mixture rich, open our throttle, and we're going to prime the right engine. Mags are already open, and we'll turn it and give it a spark. Are we ready? I'll be the Janie. Watch the RPM. Go ahead and get that alternator on. Take some pressure off the battery. And we repeat the process for the left-hand side. Mags coming on. Auxiliary fuel pump into the low position. Start primer up there now, Jemima. Clear! And we'll give it a start. The sounds are excellent. Excellent. Alternator coming on. Beautiful. Doing on Whinyog, Marche de Hollet. Excellent. Alright, quick check here. So, alternator's good. Mags are looking good. Temps and pressures all going in the right direction. We'll go ahead and turn on our avionics. Can't see with the shadow. Avionics is here. Our avionics are now warming up. Got some lights on here. A little bit dim in the cockpit. And I'm not talking about the pilot. Oh! Ah, that was brilliant. Come on! Brilliant. Right, let's have a look in here. And we're going to use terrain on this guy. Our flight plan, we're going to... I wonder, can I put this in directly? I think I can. I think I can. If I go to this... and we'll go to our Navigraph charts. This should pick up the flight that I've loaded. There is a flight plan for tonight. It's in our Discord. And again, it's all thanks to Captain Sickbag. So if I unload this flight, it should find my last flight, which is here. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's her. We're going to export it, load it into the sim directly itself. And if I've done this correctly, we're in. So if we click on back, we go to our map, our flight plan has now fully loaded directly into our onboard avionics. I see TD in this EFB. Oh, no way! Stu Steve, good to see you. But yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, join FS, good man, Tarnish, Jesus. Right, ATC, we do have say intentions running. We want to get landing rate monitor and join FS up and running. So we're connected to Firefly Air. And let's have a quick listen now to say intentions. Hello, say intentions. And we'll tune in. Oh, there's only CTAF here, so I'm not overly worried. Not overly worried. So we'll leave that part for the moment. And let's see what we can do. Okay, we're looking good, lads. We're looking good. By the way, guys, if you're on YouTube, if you do enjoy this sort of... Not to say you do, because I've probably talked the hind legs off a horse. But if you like this sort of stuff, I'd very much appreciate if you click on the like button. And there's a reason. There's method to my madness. You see, YouTube has something that the Irish invented called an algorithm, right? And when you like a video, it thinks other people want to watch. So we're going to fool them, you know. So do be sure to hit the little like button. It would be very nice and terribly handy. But if you don't, I'm going to play that music and I'll keep talking. Let me see. De-icers, Peter, he can come on. All the circuit breakers are modelled on this aircraft as well. Super duper. Right. That looks good. That looks good. Oh no. There's a leaf after getting into my plane. The guests are starting to revolt right quick. Taxi lights on. Landing lights, get them out. And, well, friends, let's see what happens here. Now, Captain Sickbag said we're taking off from runway 14. We are. Off the brakes, small bit of power. Oh, the sounds. Brilliant. Right, taxi into position here now. Squawk is doing squawking things. Initial altitude, get her up there to about 4,000 feet. Not to flaps. Alright, Drew Moore, good to see you. Cian Lafford, 47 months. Cian, thank you very, very much indeed. You absolute legend, sir. Now, don't worry the fact that I'm going to fly through another plane. Eyes on the floor. Oh, look, there's an empty bottle there, and look at it rolling around, look. I can't see it now. That rolls around. There's physics. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a physicist. There's physics, right? Alright. Lining up here, runway 14. And there's a man looking at us. It's Jersey Devil. Alright, friends. What do we have to do here now? Let us go with our heading indicator. Runway heading. Turn the divel. Say the magic word. Nope, you divel you. We're on GPS mode. The sounds of this plane, lads, absolutely gorgeous. Temperature control, open, open, and open. All right, we're good. Are we ready? You can't see me. Oh wait, sorry, Tarnish. Jesus. Wrong button, Murphy. Right, Tarnish, we're good to go. Gentlemen, it's time to fly. Power coming in. Yeah, baby. Do you hear the sounds of this thing? Eyes on the floor. Yes, yes, realistic. Right, airspeed alive. 50 knots. Come on now, Jemima. Get up the hill there now, quick. You're up out of the garden. There's 80 knots. We're light. Yep, see Daisy. Odds are ready to climb. Bringeth the gear up. Gorgeous. 100 knots. 250 feet. Bring the flaps in. Looking good. Easy with the trim. Oh, she's bouncy. Easy with the trim. Easy now. So we're going to say 4,000. Do we need 4,000 for this leg? Easy now. Okay, roll left. Autopilot. Heading. Vertical speed. 1,000 feet. Easy now. Easy now. And we're going to start turning to the left. Go ahead and retract our landing lights. How are we looking, lads? It's only friggin' gorgeous. Only gorgeous. So we're going to circle around. I'm going to say 3,000. And we can arm that. 3,000 feet is going to be plenty. And we're just going to circle around. So while we're circling, so that's altitude. I pressed the wrong button. 3,100. Yes, arm it. Vertical speed. 1,000. Yeah, that'll do. We'll watch our speed here as well. We'll keep rambling around to the left. Muse, not using live just yet because it's terribly cloudy. But we'll jump onto live here now in a moment, right? So, friends, if you are flying along, Xbox pilots, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. If you're using JoinFS, press 3. And if you're here wondering, what does he be talking about at all? Will you press number 4? Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 1900 Zulu time, right here.
Put the car in swinger, baby.
Jesus! There's buttons being pressed. Drew Moore gifting 5 Tier 1 subs to the community. Drew, thank you very, very much indeed. That is insane support. And lads, if you just got a Tier 1 sub from Drew Moore, well, do be sure to say, you absolute sound lad, you. All right. A Wild Keen Lafford reports we have 32 on the PC, 3 on console, 3 on JoinFS, 201 passengers plus a Murph with only 38 days to the Eurovision. Outstanding, Keen. Outstanding. Right, let us calm the Bijani then out of the plane. We're at our 3,000 feet. Calm everything down. We don't need a lot of speed on this one, lads. Nice and easy. Continue our left turn here. And Flipperolli says, I enjoyed flying the 310. It's really good, man. Hey, Russell Scott is here. Good to see you. Jay, look at the view there, look, lads. Isn't it gorgeous? It's a stunning plane. I've missed flying this. There's a wild Dougal McTavish ahead of us. It is only brilliant. Did I mention it's Friday? Jesus. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't care anymore, lads. It's Friday, man. Oh. Cheers, lads. All right. Gonna get ourselves on course here. Look at the cloud coming in. Autopilot, nav mode. We have captured it. Oh, there's just something about Friday, isn't it? Isn't it? You spend the whole week doing stuff. It molds and breaks the soul, man. You have to do things that aren't your choice. Work, school, friggin' parent, you know, be an adult. We don't need to do that now. It's grand. You know, for a while. Then we have to. But for the moment, totally grand, right? Don't have the 310 on flights in 24. Goblin Zoos, it should install there, I think. We got a wild wombat on our wing. Wombat, what are you flying? Because it thinks you're in a Mooney typhoon. Ooh. I cannot wait for Skynet. Skynet is going to give us such incredible model matching. First Friday of your retirement. Congratulations, Urban Guju. Great news. All right, small little right turn. There's a wild Dougal. Bin Monkey's with us. Ogotai is here.
Hello?
Where's John Connor? Have you seen this man? Ah! Kippy3, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow, man. You're very welcome aboard. All right, we're looking good here now. Speed about 120, 130 over the ground, 3,000 feet altitude. 'Tis only gorgeous now. It'll give you model matching in exchange for your firstborn child. Oh, what a machine, lads. What a machine. Yeah, you look like a bonanza again. I've no idea what's causing all of that. It's most unusual. Most unusual, do you know? And there are, like, there's Cyrus up there, look. Cyrus, come here, look at you. Hang on a second. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you I had it installed? Jesus, would you look? There were those who doubted me. Tunage. He's in the Dirty Bird livery. Yeah, baby. Look at it. The Dirty Bird. Sure, listen, lads. The system works. Great success.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Brilliant.
Oh, Jesus.
I just can't use it myself. Man, the man looks good. Doesn't he? Do you ever clean the plane, Cyrus, though? In all honesty, you know what I'm saying?
Hello there.
Captain Sickbag, Jesus! 500 bits, because the man is mad. There's the Gikna.
You behave.
And he looks like a Gikna too. Look, the wings haven't formed yet. Jesus. Brilliant. Quaggy, thank you very much indeed. 41 months.
I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad Egypt.
That's a big 10-4, good
Oh,
buddy.
I am so happy about this, man. It actually works. Brilliant. There's Sir Buddington. Do you know, a great airplane for tonight, lads, would be the Dukes. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Look at the state of this. It's only gorgeous. Look at the land. full of rice paddies and mosquitoes, you know. I think I know why it's not working for you. I'll update delivery this weekend. Ooh, nice. Thank you, Cyrus. He's in a 408. Yeah. Super Typhon. You could identify that aeroplane without looking at its wings, man. He has a very particular set of skills. Skills which he's acquired over many streams. You know. Prices of 1999, yeah. 100%. Ah, sure, look, lads. It's absolutely class looking. Gorgeous. Look at the scenery, isn't it sweet? The nose and the tail gave it away. Super Ty, like, if there was, like, you know, an aircraft recognition pub quiz, you'd nail it. There needs to be an aircraft recognition pub quiz. Like a normal pub quiz, but like aircraft recognition. I got this very good book in Saint Marie or Saint Mary Glees. We went into one of the shops there and collectors and all this, yeah. Anyway, I bought a 1941 aircraft recognition manual, right, US edition, which is kind of funny because I've had relatively modern ones, army stuff, and it's class, man, class. You guess the 310 is streamed, gauges load in every time you switch. Yeah, I've done a few YouTube on aircraft recognition. Partner just reckons I'm on the spectrum. Not at all, man. It's actually very interesting. And like when you look at aircraft shapes and the layout of them and all this kind of stuff, it's actually very, very good because, like, okay, you don't have the sounds. You haven't a clue what the sounds are. Do you know what I mean? So you're looking purely on the profile, just to see what it's all about. Do you know? But yeah, kind of nuts, isn't it? Jesus, now, lads, with a bit of tunish for tonight. Super Ty is on the spectrum. Plane recognition quiz. I'd get the Vulcan and Concorde wrong. I'm only here for the chat. We'll have to do something like that one of the nights, shouldn't we? That would absolutely work. That would work, actually. You know. It's almost time to refill my beer. Jesus, look at the countryside. Only gorgeous. Look at the detail of that terrain. Look at it. Mad Creative, you're very welcome aboard. Walk like an idiot. Yep, we can do those things. All is well in the realm. Seeing the aircraft shadows down there is so cool. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at the detail on the ground though. Like we just don't have this in 2020. Yours bounce around. Is anyone having helicopter physics issues on Xbox?
Look at this big Aegis.
Ah, Joey Bolo, you're looking well. Good to see you, my guy. I need to get a beer. Hang on. Don't go anywhere now. Oh, yes. Muse fans' internet is dying. Fix it. Give it mad to mouth, baby. Fix it. Right. Would you not use the man cave fridge for beers? No, because if the beers are right beside me, that makes it too easy. I like the challenge, you know. You know. No, Cando has the world's smallest bladder. I can attest to that. In Vegas, it was like, hey Murph, I just gotta go. You're like, "What, again? You know, Cloud Strider, welcome in. Give it a give it a long, hard stare. You know, got friends are in the house, ladies and gentlemen. A very happy Friday to you. The lads who are legends. Burn off the few calories you can have. Here you go, Joey. Totally works, man. Totally works. Jesus, look at the scenery. France invented by the Irish back in 1977. Look at this state. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous now. Do you know? Oh, Jesus, we've buttons all over the place. When you break the seal, it's all over. Oh, God, yeah. I'm at a job where I get a lot of USD tips. I'm ready for Vegas again. I found $56 in my wallet, or in my passport, right? Or my backup passport. I've said too much. Anyway, I found $56 in my press, right? And it's like, it's a 20, and then the rest are ones. Brilliant. You know, they're handy now for buying beer and hot dogs on the in Fremont. Yeah. Just feasted on salt and chili ribs with chips and curry rice. Jesus, Quaggy. They're worth more now than they were a few weeks ago. You better be sure of it. Well, not just yet, but they will, you know. Let us not mention your man. But, yeah, right. I tell you this much, right? Providence, Rhode Island, it ain't gonna have a clue what's hitting it. Oh, yeah, it's a flight sim convention and expo. This is going to be really... Wait, this is going to be brilliant. You know, a mature, nice, respectable bunch of people. You know, and then we rock up. Was it 56 your winnings from Come On 17? Black 17, no. So, Black 17, you came in... it was my last throw of the dice. Heinrich, negative. It's not out. You can get the you can go on the beta if you like, but it's not fully released yet. Anyway, I was on my last $10 or whatever, and Cando threw a tenner into it. He goes, here you go, Mer, because we were still drinking. He goes, go on, you can have another few goes at roulette. All right, Grant, says I. And he threw in a tenner, and I said, I'm going all in. Come on now, Black 17. And I was shouting it, you know, because I was chatting to my mate, and he's from Kerry. Oh yeah, if you go to Vegas, put it all on Black 17. It'll come in every time. So I did for the entire night, and it came in. It's still going. It never came in at all until it actually came in, and I won $300 or something. Oh jeez! So we got more drinks. Dan continued on with the. You know, stuff. Anyway, I got down to me last. I was down at like 70 quid, and I said, right, 60. If I walk away with 60, I'm still up, and that's going to be a good night. So 60 is my limit. So I bet me last tenner out of the 60. So I had 70 quid. I put a tenner down on a bet, and it came in, and I won friggin' 500. And of course, Cando was literally falling all over himself. He couldn't get air. He was just laughing so much. Then I was laughing. It was absolutely hilarious. And like, we spent a good 10 minutes of how he was going to explain to his missus why he wasn't already back in bed, because he was flying out in like 3 hours. It was very funny. Very, very funny. You know. Captain Hollywood, good to see you. Dougal is over on the place. 'Tis that imposter fella again over here on the U of tubes. Or just as well it wasn't the tubes of you. Do you know? Thank you very much, Dougal. It actually looks nice in real life. It looks nice here, lads. I think it looks nice here. Where are we now in the gadget? We're about halfway to our first stop. Martigues. That's where we're heading now, right? Pilots, the only people who can turn a beer spill into a Mayday situation. Yes. That can happen. But, yeah, some crack in Vegas. And, like, do you know, prior to Vegas, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, Vegas, you know, I don't think I'd go there. It's not my scene, really. But, man, I had a ball. It was so much fun. Murph, I'm supposed to be at V1 Sim. Can you write me a note? Oh, Jesus, I'll write you a note. Dear V1 Sim, I love your stuff, but Dougal is waiting here because we promised him beer. That'll work. Lots to do, just not gambling. Lots to do, yeah. I'm over next. I'll make sure to put a few bob on 17. Black 17. It has to be, Adam. Has to be. Kando went in. He was telling me then he was on a cruise some weeks later. And he bet Black 17 on the cruise ship on roulette and it came in. And it's just nuts, like. You gotta try it. That and sausage roll rolls. Telling you, lads. You got the bandwidth warning. Muse, what's your internet actually doing? Is it properly shagged? Can you try it now? Restart. You know. Would have been great to put the Skoda on the racetrack out there. Jesus. But like Providence is going to be its own kind of vibe as well, right? Providence is going to be, I think, for hanging out with people, probably better. Because it's not going to be all mad and loud and, you know. Well, it is, but like, it won't be. It won't be as bad, do you know? Toasted sandwich is also nice. Don't knock it till you try it. Toast sandwich. Stew. Toasties. We have them all the time. It's back to normal now. Hopefully it stays that way. Good man, Muse. That stare worked. Yep. The long stare. But no, with Providence, because there's not that many distractions, if you know what I mean, it means you're going to get more groups of folks just enjoying each other's company, talking about airplanes and, well, the devil knows what. And, lads, Jesus, look, I'll show you this now. I mean, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Wait to see this now, right? Maps, right, I'm in here now. Come on over this way. And we want to go to Providence. Providence. And if we zoom into Providence, right? Where's the gadget? Here we go. So here's the convention center, right? This is where Flight Sim Expo is on, right? But if you look very closely now, lads, if you come out the front door of the convention center and you walk down a place called Matthewson Street, good man Matthewson, hang a kind of half right and then immediately you'll arrive at Murphy's Providence. Ah, come on! Right, I didn't invent this. This is already here. They have things like sandwiches and fucking Liverpool fans, but they also have lovely balloons, you know. They have Guinness and, you know, fish. Right. They have banana bread beer with coleslaw and eating chicken wings. I mean, this is going to be brilliant. An Irish 7-course meal, 6 pints of Guinness and 1 potato. Ah, lads, shut your eyes and you're there, right? I hope they have Jack's Roll. Murphy's Pub, anyway. And it's like right across the road from the expo. Right across the road. Now, very typical. Really, Murph? You're going all the way to the United States and you're going to go to an Irish pub? Yes, that's what we do, right? That's what we do. But there's loads of other places. Like there's a Mexican place down here, Blake's Tavern, you know, good man Blake in his tavern. And this just like, it's an eatery as well, but like, I'm sure you can get you can get beer there, look. I mean, look how happy they are. They too have Guinness. Jesus, they have Guinness there as well. Right. And then we've other stuff. You have the gift horse. It's the... Oh, no, it's fish. Mother of Jesus, no. Stay away from the gift horse. Yeah. You don't want to go there. The malted barley. I like the sound of this place. Get in there now at the malted barley. Yes, this looks like a place to go. And... Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Now, listen. Oh, they got pretzels. I'm going to be quite happy at these establishments. And you can get merch. Most of my meet and greets will be done in these locations. And then we'll have to go to Providence Coal-Fired Pizza. Oh, jeez. Right. Oh, Jesus, lads. Ah, look at... Brilliant. So we're going to all of these places. And for those of you who aren't able to make it in person, don't worry. We'll be streaming and keeping you up to date and, you know, the bishop's collar on that, right? Sorry, Wicked Lumberjacks, now he's hungry. But you know, for anyone who can't make it to Expo, there'll be plenty of live streams in and around. Just out having a few beers, just hanging out. Do you know what I mean? So I'll try and time it, you know. V1 will be there. Murph, say hi from me. Dougal, will you drop him a message? Because naturally, I haven't a clue what he looks like, but I would love to meet him and just shake his hand. I watch a ton of his content, you know. Who cares about the Expo? I just go for the food, right? Bagsy not following you around with the camera. Now, hang on. Adam, say hello to the new camera holding gadget apparatus. Ew, and very technologically advanced. I'm telling you, man, I've thought of everything this time. Now, me finger. I'm not going to tell you how to work it. I haven't figured that part out yet, but right. Thinking ahead now. You got a gadget with a handle that shakes after we've had a skinful of pints. It won't. It will handle the shakes after we have the skinful of pints. Brilliant. You know, it's going to. I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. It's just going to be brilliant. I'll be watching your live streams this year. I'll be missing the action. You're joking. I don't believe it. Jonks, is there any sort of convincing we can do, or are you just genuinely not available for it? Because, like, Jesus, man, the crack we had in Vegas, the stories, you know. And Candillargues, he can't go either. Jesus, Dougal is showing up as the right livery as well, look. Beautiful. Should have got yourself some paces, yeah. Not available this year. It's the wife's birthday, doing some fun stuff. Well, you enjoy it. Make sure she enjoys it. And we'll be catching you on the live streams. 100%, man. I'd happily cameraman tax and be paid in food. Alas, New Zealand is a flight away. Yeah, but it's not impossible, the Olympics. When you consider things, I'm just saying, you know, it's not impossible. You could, for example, fly to the West Coast and then get another flight to the East Coast. Meet you in Vegas, for instance. You know, Flight Sim Expo seems like it's for nerds. Twisted Grit. Well, yeah, but it is. But, like, we're all Flight Sim nerds. But, like, it's not. What do you mean by nerds? Like, I mean, we're passionate about the hobby. We're passionate about aviation, and you can see so much cool stuff there. All the hardware and stuff. But, like, it's hanging out with people. It's just hanging out with people. And, like, there's all different types of folks there, all walks of life, right? I mean, you have people who are loud and in your face and let's go drinking and have the crack. But then you have people who are very quiet. You know, they'll say hello and they'll do their own thing. It's a mix of everything, and it's incredible. It really is. So was Minecon, so was TwitchCon, so was E3. See, well, that Limbics, you need to go. I've been to Murphy's Pub in Providence whilst on the trip. The Irish breakfast was brilliant. Jesus, Andy, nice. Sunjammer has to pass this year. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. But again, like, for anyone, as I said, for anyone who can't physically make it, we'll be doing what we can with live streaming. Any questions or stuff, just general hanging out. I mean, that's the plan, right? We're ramping up the production again this year. Don't you worry, Adam. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, you want to see the production? We have to wear tight bench, right? And have a smoke and a pancake. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be fantastic. By the way, Adam, cameraman, it's going to be 3 cameras. 3 cameras this year, right? Says it's a 10 hour, I can make it an 8. There you go. Now you got me thinking I want to go. It's if you have the opportunity to go, be it financially or life or whatever, if you have the opportunity to go, I can promise you it's a great weekend. It's just a great weekend. It can be as mad or as calm as you want it to be. You know what I mean? And it's just so nice getting to meet up with people. Go for lunch, go for dinner. As I say, go for a couple of pints. It's a cool thing. It's cool. Right, waypoint 1 is over Marseille. But alas, we're not stopping here, friends. Wait, Captain Sickbag, we're not stopping here. Sure we're not. We're just flying over it. Right, lads, we need to dive altitude. Dive! Down to 2,000 feet, arm that divil, and dive. Down the hill we go. And fly over the city of Marseille. And then it's a left turn. Just a flyover. Yeah, we'll check it out. To get Murph in trouble with the Mrs. Cam, right? I mean, it's a flight for me too, but then a hotel and yeah. 3, Jesus, I've a dedicated back of the head cam. It'll be fun. It will be fun. I haven't totally dismissed the idea of going, but if I do, I'll be on beans and toast for the rest of the year. Muse, like, beans and toast is quite okay. It's quite okay, man. Like, don't put yourselves completely out. All I'm saying is, if you have the chance to go, it's good crack, like. We've good crack. And you get to meet other communities, and it's... Like, the first year, it was busy. We're at, like, the Microsoft Mixer. We were out for pints on the Thursday night, the Friday night, the Saturday night, the Sunday night. In Vegas, you know, just a couple of beers when I got there on the Wednesday night. Thursday night was dinner and pints. Friday night was bananas. Saturday night was bananas. You're just out. It's great. But, like, all during the day, it's busy enough during the expo. But, like, in the evening time then, you know, it's like, hey, we're going for dinner here, or I'll meet you at this pub, or... It's brilliant. It really is. Really good. It is absolutely only brilliant, and that's, you know... Look at the state of this. Look at the state of this. Did I mention it's Friday? As he gets ready to pour his second beer. Oh, yeah. Jesus, now. This is looking absolutely pure palatial now, lads. Well, you know. It's a little bit European. Chateau to something to our right. Look at that. Savage. Your tasty beverage does not need to be alcohol, my friends. It could be water, it could be friggin' juice, cordial, you know. What's that? And there's a big wing in the way. Jesus. Ew, look at that, lads. The velodrome. Good man, Viper. Chateau Le Chat. Murphy's doing his part to make sure other countries can't outdrink Ireland. Listen. Do you remember that day we had Cando on the Murph line with me and Gibbo? That'll just show you. Cando has a beer during every stream. I don't. If you remember that stream, we inhaled it. You know, inhaled the beer. But it was brilliant. Jeez, the tune is tonight. Watch your speed, Murphy. Need to get a bit of altitude. Let's go 5,000 feet. Easy now. We're looking good. Oh, wow, lads, look at that. Look at that for a backdrop. Absolutely stunning. The scenery is just insane. Stevie B, good to see you, man. Look at the dirt in the plane. Flying and making liveries? Good times. The city you work in, Goblin Zeus? No. Bell is here. Good to see you, man. The dirty bird is right. Dirty board. That's awesome looking. How are we on speed? Like, we're right in the limit. I think we're okay at 3.5, are we? We're good. Oh, Adam, you're joking. Jesus, look at the mountains. Now that is absolutely insane looking. Look at that for a view. Lima Kilo Mike is completely inverted. Inverted. Ah, Super Ty. You poor old devil. They're in Malahide Castle. I was never at a gig in Malahide Castle. We were out in, we've done Marley Park alright. I used to go to all the gigs back in the day. I used to work at the gigs back in the day. There was a buddy of mine, he had one of these extreme trampolines. So you know the trampolines that have you in a bungee and a harness, and anyway, we used to go to all the events, all the concerts. And the Coors in Fairview this June as well. Oh, where are they? Fairview Park. That'd be class. Corgi, good to see you. We're out in we're in France. We're heading towards Courchevel this evening. Marley Park is a horrible venue. So I was there to see it was Aerosmith, and they had who warmed them up? So Aerosmith had I think it was your man Chris Cornell. They warmed him up. And then we were out in Punchestown for Bon Jovi. Kid Rock warmed him up. But I've been to so many of them. We used to work the gigs, so we used to get in for free. Does anyone here remember Witness? Do you remember Witness? If you remember Witness, then you are a festival goer. Because that was the jam. Before Oxygen, yes, Adam, yes. Before Oxygen, you had Witness, and Witness was brilliant. The only really big one left is like Stradbally, but you know. What was it called? Muse Bailey, was it? Best gig I went to was Prodigy with the Foo Fighters. No way, Foo Fighters. Hey, Vruden the Great, good to see you. Welcome aboard, my guy. Witness was brilliant, didn't sleep for 3 days. Right? Ah, Givo used to be brilliant. And do you remember the stickers? It was just like a pint of Guinness. Witness. Have you witnessed Witness? Yes, I did. One of my first exposures to live music was a TV recording of the Fla Festival in Cork. Oh, Jesus. A Fela. Ah, yeah. Who's my favourite band? I've a very wide spectrum of songs I like and bands I like. Big into me music. Sure, I'm a musician. I can play the keyboard, the guitar, and the spoons. Terribly, terribly bad. One of my favourite ever bands, they were a band called Eve 6. That was my childhood. Well, my teens, you know. Absolutely brilliant. And the Spice Girls, yeah. Shag off you. Sure. Sure, listen, lads, you know. I remember, I remember the Spice Girls, yeah. I mean, who didn't? I was at a very, you know, impressionable age. E.G. Corman, good to see you. Guitar, bass, drums, piano, and computer. You're joking. Used to play the clarinet. Oh, nice. That's awesome. But did you really... Did you want to... I did. I wanted to really remember them. Yeah, shag off, you know. Oh, great choice, Viper Strike. Murphy is a big fan of Aqua. Do you remember the cartoons? Anyone seen the meteors? Never seen them. Nearest airport? Ah, Jesus, Murph. Lima Foxtrot, Mike Quebec, perhaps, or Lima Foxtrot, Tango Foxtrot. Adam Controls, that's the one. Walla Walla, babe. I tried to get me hair like your man, you know. Lima Kilo Mike is inverted. International communications. Look at the state of that. Jesus. There's a QC Frank. Goose is there. We got Storm, Alson, Wicked Lumberjacks, Whoosh Blamo, Velo, Ogotai, Sourdough Man, Guido, Angry Lou, Naggy, Locust is flying with us still. Bin Monkey, Muse Fan, Flying Talrow, Death Angel, Toto. We have Visualize, and a whole lot more, lads. What a Friday night. What a beautiful place to go flying. There's Cyrus T. I give you the Fireflies. Look at the state of it. Whack-A-Mo's there as well. The Venga Boys. Jesus. Do you remember? Ah, Jesus. Absolutely deadly. Deadly. I remember when Eminem came over, you know, and he had Exhibit warm him up. But we were down in Newcastle, and Sir Camsalot will know about this. We were down in St. Finian's there in Newcastle, and I don't know what we were doing. I was down one of the lads' houses. Anyway, a helicopter flew in, landed on the GAA pitch. A blondie hair fella got out, sprang a leak, right? Got back into the chopper, and then he flew to Punchestown. Crazy. We went to the gig the next night. I think he did 2 nights in Punchestown. It was actually a very good gig. If you're into Eminem, but even if you weren't, he's a great entertainer. Wait till I tell you this. So, years ago, right? Because me and the missus, we used to go to the... You can imagine, we go to the concerts, right? He stopped the chopper for a slash on a GAA pitch, Adam. It was brilliant, right? But anyway, the missus goes to me, she goes, like, 1 year for my birthday, she got me tickets to Aerosmith. I was like, yes? Aerosmith? We're not worried. Right, the whole lot. And then another year, I think I got her tickets for Bon Jovi. And we went to Bon Jovi, right? Brilliant. Anyway, she says to me 1 year, she goes, we're going to a concert. Nice one, I said. Could be, you know, could be Guns N' Roses maybe, could be a bit of Iron Maiden, could be Foster and Allen. It was Celine Dion in Croke Park. Now, I've been to Gareth Brooks in Croke Park, but this was Celine Dion. You know, very like Celine Dion. Celine Dion, right? And I was like, Jesus. Right? Anyway, it turned out it was an amazing concert. I kid you not. She's just an incredible entertainer. Really knows how to read a crowd, rally a crowd, and the atmosphere was incredible. And she had some really good songs as well. I was bopping around to Celine Dion, right? Granted, I might have looked like the general, but I was bopping around to it. It was unbelievable, lads. Do you expect Eminem to use a Gatorade bottle? I don't know. Great pair of lungs in her. Right? Do you know? But it was brilliant. It was just friggin' brilliant. Great gig. And then we go to Vicar Street, or we used to go to Vicar Street quite a lot. We've seen a lot of the unplugged gigs in there. Massive bands, but unplugged. Oh, look at this scenery, lads. What a flight plan. All thanks to our very own Captain Sickbag this evening. We're bringing, at the moment, wine, but then we're bringing beer. Vicar Street is your favourite venue? So what we do when we go to Vicar Street, You have to go down the road to the Bull and Castle and get a steak. It has to happen. And then into Vicar Street for the pints. We saw Foil Arms and Hog, Tim Minchin, friggin' U2. Jesus, who else was in there? Blur were in there one night. Loads of them. First gig I was at was Bon Jovi in '88. I was genuinely a baby. Yeah, Gibbo was in the pram. We went to see Bon Jovi in. It was their Lost Highway tour. When was that? When was this now? It was in July 2008. July 2008. Gibbo, my first Bon Jovi was in July 2008, but it was their Lost Highway. A great album, right? Because they kind of went kind of half kind of country, right? And that was on in Punchestown. It was the best weather I've ever seen in Ireland. To this day, it was stunning. It's like 24, 25 degrees. Amazing weather. Tim Minchin, I love Tim Minchin. So this kitchen, are you thinking farmhouse sink with a large centre island? We are now, Corgi. Hey, Schutz is here. Just got back from the pub. Welcome in. I went Bon Jovi's same tour in New Zealand. Limbics, yeah, Lost Highway. It was awesome. Poor old John Bon Jovi's voice is shagged now. Ah, no, is it? First gig that Captain Sickbag went to was Handel's Messiah. Wait, what? First concert I did was Pink Floyd in the 90s. Versailles couldn't have been better. Beloit, that sounds awesome. It was in 1742. I remember it well. It was a great year. I wore my blue jumper. Yeah. Caharia, good to see you. I came in and heard kitchen. Ah, Jesus. Caharia, hope you're well. Lads, what was the best concert you've ever been to? Ideally a band, but it could have been stand-up. We'll probably get into stand-up later on, right? But like, what was the best concert? Like, was it a huge, festival? Or was it, no, just like, in a stadium or whatever, Tool? Never saw the real Pink Floyd, just saw the Aussie version. Saw R.E.M. in Retcher. R.E.M. were brilliant live. I saw these in Marley Park. Cyrus saw Linkin Park. Wow. Best gig was either Ozzy Floyd or Bill Bailey. I saw Bill Bailey. Brilliant. Which one was it, Adam? I forget the name, but it was the Instruments one. Great Big Sea. Saw a band once called Think Floyd. They were brilliant. Ooh. Tough Fighter 2 years ago. I know. Jesus. Was that good? Bill Bailey, I'd say back in 2003 or 2004, when he got really big. Iron Maiden, hands down, the energy of the whole band. Who saw Michael Jackson? Oh, Bruce Springsteen. Wow. That'd have been awesome. Someone saw Michael Jackson in Cork. And I think that gig for Michael Jackson was supposed to be incredible. Prince at the Hydro in Glasgow. Wow. Patrick Doyle, you saw Michael Jackson in friggin' Cork, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Going to see them again at Wembley Stadium. Lou Reed. No way, Vespia. Oh, man, that's amazing. Alan Black saw Whitesnake in 1987 in San Antonio. Jesus, what a way to go, man. What a way to go. What an absolutely incredible experience that must have been. Oh, Jesus. Dougal, right? Genesis. Yeah, Aerosmith. I saw Aerosmith. Brilliant. Metallica, Suicidal Tendencies, and Danzig. The sod squares were flying at Polaris. No way. The Ventures. Oh, the Ventures were brilliant, CP. Yeah, the Ventures were awesome. Genesis, I don't know. I mean, I like Genesis, but like Invisible Touch and I Can Dance, and you know, worked on Jules' live show for 2 to 3 years. Jesus. My parents were at Live Aid in Philadelphia in '85. No. I seen Prince a couple of years before he died in London. No way, Sloth. Jesus. California Jam in 1978. Santana, Aerosmith, Dave Mason, Bob Welch, Rush, Mahogany, Rubicon, Foreigner, and Ted Nugent. Paparazzi. Jesus. What a lineup. I met Bon Jovi when I handled their flight into Leeds. No way, Jeppesen. Good to see you, my guy. Happy Friday to you. I've met loads of them. I've met Snoop Dogg. I've met Eminem. I met Pink. I met Avril Lavigne. I met Bono. The Edge. Your man from what's his name? Oh, Jesus, what's his name? Live and Live Vida Loca, that fella. What's his name? Ricky something. Rush, my absolute favourite band. They played Dublin once. No way. Phantom Diablo was at Live Aid Wembley. What? Backstage? Ricky Martin, that's the one. Yes. Ricky Ricardo. Right, flights at Joel. Good to see you, man. Joel, are you going to Expo? You are. I think you are. You should patent the name for when you start a band. Yeah, Captain Sickbag, right? Yeah, Rush. Rush would have been good, yeah. That's mad, lads. You guys have been to so many awesome gigs, like Jesus. You met actor Mick Starr on 2000? What? One of the greatest shows I've been to was Tom Waits in and the 90s in Berlin, says Dakey. Ah, Joel, you're joking. Ah, Jesus. Joel can't make it either. We'll be live streaming, Joel. We'll have you there virtually. G Slayer, good to see you. You saw the Police Synchronicity Tour. UB40, man. Ah, Jesus. That was some gig. I had tickets for Nirvana RDS gig in 94 that obviously never happened. Oh, Gibbo, no. Jesus. My sister had tickets for that, and like, I can only imagine now there were some unquestionable things done to get tickets, you know what I mean? People selling cars to get tickets for that. I saw U2's first US show as a young lad. Did, I think it was MDA, didn't he see the U2 360 tour? Anthony V skipped school at 17 many decades ago to see Deep Purple. Oh, that's really good. That is really good. Really good. The Cars Heartbeat City. I seen the mighty Status Quo 34 times in 38 years. No way. I was working in a pub. Bono and the Edge walked in. I said, no, not you two again. Ah, Jesus. Ah, Jesus. We're cruising Fireflies on our way towards Nice. Beautiful scenery here. This entire flight plan, it's one of our member flights. We do these every so often. This is our fourth one, I think. That's our fourth one. So keep an eye on the members channel over on our Discord. I run these kind of your chance to plan a flight every so often. I'll do one very, very soon. Also, if you are subscribed to the channel, be it on YouTube as a member or Twitch as a subscriber, make sure you link your account to Discord. You get access to our Discord only members channel, and we do some giveaways and stuff. So make sure you link your accounts there. And that includes gifted subs as well. So if someone gives you a sub, you get access as well. So Alice Cooper, no. Donnie and Marie in 1983, the Circle Star Theatre in Redwood. That's awesome, Gene. Shout out here, come from the Mummies. I've seen them 10 times. No way, Brandon. Your grandfather met the Beatles before they were famous. Stationed in Hamburg, an amateur photographer, he took some pictures. What? Nate props, if you just put in exclamation point how to multiplayer, all one word, that's a little video showing you how to connect to us on multiplayer. Just make sure you have all your settings done right. I know Steve's brother John quite well, mix him every year or two. That's insane. Frank Zappa, Buddy Holly. Me dad met me dad met even more than I did. So like years and years ago, right? Anyone flying into Ireland to do gigs, the equipment would always go Dublin Airport, but they used to bring the VIP directly into Baldonnel. This is before Weston was able to accommodate them. So the likes of, say, Jackson and all these, most of them flew into Baldonnel. And my dad used to be the general duty officer, right? So he'd be like the station commander of, when you're on duty, you're in charge of all the flights, you're in charge. Anyway, who's in charge? He would have to go up onto the ramp and act as the meet and greet person. So he's met some serious characters, celebrities, you know, political figures, some serious characters, you know. Michael Jackson's first Cork gig, Anthony, Bruce Springsteen, Pearl Jam and Bon Jovi. No, Pearl Jam? Jesus. I never saw Michael Jackson live. I would have loved to see him live. Love his music. Great musical review. It's unbelievable. I met Andrea Corr. Hang on, Muse fan. We both went to school in Dundalk. Pull up the handbrake now, Muse. Tell me, how did you let that slip away? Just as we're getting together, Mrs. Limbix and her mum went to the concert where Ozzy, Kiss, Alice Cooper and a few other names were performing. What? You had a jam at Ricky Poffin and Status Quo. No way, man. Jesus. My magic mentor did a private gig for Bono some years ago. What, Kane? That's awesome, man. That's lads. Nuts. There you go. Me and Andrea are like besties. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Jesus, Muse fan, you're a dark horse. Like, I mean, why didn't you tell us something about this? Bloody hell, man. He keeps thinking to himself, the old Muse fan, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? Look at the view. We are approaching Nice. Look at these cruise ships over there. Jesus, lads, look at this coming in. Good girl, Sheridan. We went on the same school bus. What? Retro in 92? Man alive, some of the bands you guys have seen. You had a personal gift from Martha Reeves. What? They were staying at the hotel I worked in Glasgow. Got chatting as it was a night shift. Absolutely dead. The Vandals started singing Happy Birthday. They kept singing Tilly Flyer, man. That's amazing. You were lucky to have a school bus. In my day, we didn't have a school bus. You had to walk 50 miles in the snow. Stick figures mean to Taylor Swift? I've never been. Viper Strike, great idea, man. Great idea. Number one song band in my guitar shop. Limbics, hell yeah. Oh, lads, what a flight. What a flight plan. The scenery, it's just class. First stop of the night coming up real soon. Into Nice. Not the nephew, but Denise. You saw the Eagles? Twice? The Guess Who and Steppenwolf for the first concerts you went to, be Carlo? Nice. Alan Black was a roadie in 1985, worked some gigs. One was a Japanese band called Loudness. The band I opened up for, the Producers. Rammstein, Airwolf. Now that's a band. Rammstein and the Big Four in 2010. That's nuts. I saw Madonna in Slane. Jesus, Robbie Williams in Slane, Madonna in Slane. I think it was Iron Maiden that did Slane. Yeah, I think it was Iron Maiden we went to. Like, just so many great bands. Never saw Ozzy. Never saw Ozzy. Shouting. Rolling Stones in Slane was meh. Really? Jesus, Gibbo, really? You think, like, that's it, best gig there's ever gonna be? It was only meh. Say you were raging. Slane is a kip to get into. It's even harder to get out. My brother saw Queen, Madonna and Michael Jackson at the old Wembley. Wow. I'd have given anything to see Queen live. Anything. Impression on point there. Hailstorm are supporting Maiden in Malahide Castle. What?
Hello there.
Hello there. Hey, Patrick. Good to see you, man. Slane is the nightmare venue. Christy Moore, yeah, I've been to Christy Moore. Saw Christy Moore on Vicar Street. Saw him in the Point. Right, lads. Runway for landing into Nice. Captain Sickbag gave us an instruction. 04 left. It's straight in, friends. Autopilot off. Power coming out. All the way out. Dive, dive. You saw Madonna in Nice. What? Bruce Dickinson used to fly 757s for Australis Airways. Mr. Chippy is back. Come here. What did you have for dinner? You came in earlier on, you know, I'm off to make dinner, and then you didn't tell us what you were making. On now. Landing lights on. 4 left is what we want. We need a bit of drag here, lads. Let's throw a slip in. Lower the gear. Gear coming down. Well, hello. Fish, chips and mushy peas. Nice. Andre Rieu in Maastricht. Patrick Doyle, would you believe it? I've done it 3 times. And once in the Point Depot. I brought my niece there some years ago. At Christmas time. It was brilliant. I think it was like our first kind of... It was our first kind of big kind of a thing. I brought her for dinner in Joel's and I told her, look, get up, get dressed all nice up and taking you to a concert and blah, blah, blah. She had a great time. Amazing experience, yeah. Incredible experience. Absolutely incredible. Right, here we go, friends. Inbound for landing, runway 04 left. We're looking good here. Well, I say that, but Jesus, how many runways? Wait, how many runways? There's the runway. The one beside is a taxiway. Did I get up on walls? We did. Me and the missus went there as well. I said Ulo when I went to say hello. I met Andre Rieu. I met Marusha and a few of the girls afterwards. Not what you think. I was chatting to one of the lads. There was an Irish fellow as a rigger. He's like, hi, come back up here, he says, at around whatever 10 to 12 when the gig is over. He says, I'll sort you out. I said, oh, sound. And easy now, Merv. Easy now. Parrot idle, hold the nose. 04, easy now. Easy, easy. Touchdown. Landed inside another plane. But sure, listen. So we got up there at 10 to 12 and he's like, yeah, look, do you want to meet them? I was like, yeah. So I met all the singers and he says, go down such and such a street. That's where Andre parks his car. You'll catch him down there. He hangs around there for a few minutes. Oh, nice, I said. So I went down and I bought his book. I bought merch. Like I bought a violin, right? You know, I'll learn the violin. I'm going to be the next. That's what I thought, right? Anyway, I bought a violin. I tried to play it one day and I ended up trying to play it as a guitar. But anyway, I went down to Andre. We met Andre and I don't usually get starstruck. Genuinely, I don't. Like I've met a lot of people. I've met a lot of celebrities over the years, and I don't guess I'm me. Like, you know, whatever it was about fucking Andre Rieu, You know, I was like, I got your book. Would you sign your book? He goes, yes, I know it's my book. I'm from Ireland. Do you know Ireland? Yes, we know. We've been there many times. Ah, brilliant. I was a total gobshite, like, you know. But it was all smiles and laughs, and we were chatting for a couple of minutes. But I even said to him, I was like, Jesus, I said, you know, I said, like, how awkward are people when they meet you? He goes, what do you mean? I said, well, like, are they me awkward or are they worse? He goes, no, they're kind of worse. I was like, oh, it's okay, so. But then he goes, but you're pretty much up there. It's like, yeah. And then we headed off. In actual fact, then me and Mrs. Teuton got in an argument because she said, to get home we have to go left, and I said, no, to get home we have to go right. So we said, listen, we're going to get chips first.
In a glass case of emotion.
So we got Dreams of Wings. Good to see you. Welcome in, my dude. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, what's wrong with you? Do be sure to subscribe to Dreams of Wings over on YouTube. The 310 got, it got an update, and it's got 2 updates. The first update was a couple of weeks ago, and then the last update I think was 2 days ago. So far, it's working very well in Flight Sim 24. Very, very well. Do you know? So anyway, we went for chips first, and you know, to settle the argument. And if you're in Maastricht, their chips are very different because they do this kind of a salad cream sauce. Oh Jesus, savage now, you know. It makes you thirsty though. They know what they're doing. I keep saying this. The Dutch know what they're at. Yes, give you some chips and you'll want more beers, right? We're totally sorry, Captain Sickbag. Jesus, we're taxiing on out. Anyway, so that was grand. We finished our chips. And then we decided to have an argument in the middle of Maastricht. Now, when I say an argument, it was basically I was talking when I should have been listening. And then the missus got tick and she went one direction and I followed her. And then we both realised, oh, wait, look, it's actually over there. So we were both wrong. It was brilliant. And then we got home, you know. Your right engine RPM won't go above 5, says Chris. Chris, check your fuel flow. Down here, make sure your tank is on the main tank. If it's on an auxiliary tank and you have low fuel, it could be low fuel pressure. And make sure you have your fuel auxiliary pumps on low. That should do the ticket, right? That should do the ticket. Oh, Jesus. There's a whole load of planes. In there now. Right. How are we looking? We're looking all right. All right, friends. On to our next stop. Say something more Irish than the missus got tick. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Jesus! That's a Joint FS aircraft. Or it could be saying intentions for that matter. It looked gorgeous, didn't it? Murph talking when he should have been listening. How often does that happen? All of the time. Why am I showing us Dougal McTavish? Wait, what? Ladies and gentlemen, Muse fan is Dougal McTavish. Oh, the holy frame rates, Batman. Right, let's get out to Nice. It's not terribly nice in the frame rates. Oh, Jesus, we're in proper trouble here, lads. Whoa, now, Betsy. 40 frames, right. I'm under bashing me hand off me microphone. Jesus. Right, come on, up the hill. We're getting all sorts of jittered vision. Ah, no, the screen is black. Oh, no, the screen is normal. Where's me reshade? Come on, there we go. Right, up the hill. I'm asking Dougal what plane I'm showing as. Murph clearly doesn't read everything. Wait, what? Oh, Jesus, we nearly went off the runway. Shh. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Abort! Abort the takeoff! Flaps! Oh, mother of Jesus. Hang on a second. Put her back down, you big idiot. Hang on, lads. I'm after missing something vital. Oh, Jesus. Oh, right. Now, shh. Pitched. The brakes do nothing. There's no reverses on this shagging thing. Easy now. Oh, Jesus. Shh. I know. Can't believe we nearly let that happen. Do you see? That was Captain Sickbag trying to rush us. You can't rush something like this. It's a very special, important mission, you know. Terribly important. Abort the takeoff at 80 feet. Yeah. Right, hang on. Configuration. We need to load the wine, lads. Nose baggage and rear baggage. Oh, yes. Now we're loaded. Top to bottom with beer and wine. Now we can fly. Jeez, you can't be rushing like that, lads. We forgot to load the beer. You can't be doing that. Imagine if we got to Courchevel and we were like, we forgot to load the beer. It's alright, lads. I do the stupid things so you don't have to. You know. We have a deadline, yeah, we have. But we're alright for the moment. Beautiful airport. It's a nice airport. Now you have to taxi another 2 miles. It's grand. I brought the beer with me. Gaseous has all the beer. Now our plane is heavier, but like we burnt a lot of fuel here as well. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, we're taxiing like an absolute mad lad. I reckon that's sufficient space to get off the ramp. What do you reckon, lads? We go this exit. Jesus, the chat finally loaded for me. Ah, come on, Patrick, welcome in again. Autopilot, then head to the back of the cargo. That's grand, it's grand. First Wolf taking off. Creo, he's airborne. Right, lads. No messing here now. Can we do an extremely short takeoff with a tailwind? I mean, I reckon so, right? I reckon so. Right. On the brakes. Power coming in. Off the brakes. There's pilot 25 in a CL415. We're rolling. Speed 50. Come on, you devil. Speed 80. Upsy daisy. 90. You're up the hill. Alright. Gear up. Fished. I fixed that button. I did request a box of potato crisps to be delivered from Dublin to be brought to Courchevel, but the baggage handlers ate them all. Alright, sports fans, as we ramble out here over the beautiful, beautiful Nice regions. Xbox pilots press 1, if you're on the PC press 2, if you're on JoinFS it's 3, and if you're here wondering what in the devil is going to happen next, well, you press number 4. Yeah, baby! Just look at the state of it.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she
Weebles 1982, thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. 4 months subscribed. What a legend! The man pressed the button. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. There's a bridge here now, lads. Or as the French like to call it, La Bridge. Jesus!
She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground.
Yeah, baby!
I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smiling. There's nobody else for me.
Ben Monkey, you take care, my
My
guy.
heart starts racing
Have a
every
great
time
weekend.
I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. Guitar. Yeah.
Welcome to Friday, everybody.
All right.
The weekend has officially started.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. Ha. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl.
Heisenberg says, Murph, is this plane the MV310 for Microsoft Flight Sim? Yes. However, I'd recommend you buy it over on the... where did I buy it? You can buy it directly from Blackbird Simulations because it works charitably well. And then you can pop it into Flight Sim 24. Do you know, if you wanted to... Jesus, look at this though. Heinrich, having a mojito, hoping to have enough fuels to reach my destination. Oh yeah. Alright, we're doing okay. We need to climb, friends. Easy now. We're heading for the mountains. Autopilot, nav mode. Altitude. Let's aim for 6. Let's aim for 6.5, actually. We're gonna need more than this. Let's go 1,000 feet a minute. Looking good. Final tickets for Electric Picnic go on sale on Monday. Ooh. You're praying that you get a ticket? I've never done the picnic. I've delivered to it, but I've never been at the picnic. Man alive, what a beautiful part of the world this is. Isn't it gorgeous? Stunning! Absolutely gorgeous. Ooh! Shameless plug. Alright, speed holding about 120. And we might have to... We're on nav mode, expecting a right turn coming in.
Hello there.
Drop the nose down ever so slightly. Solid Swan, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Heiser, Chappelle Ronan, Fatboy Slim, Sam Feeder, and Kings of Leon. Birthday happy. Kill the bee, fly as the king. Surviving the apocalypse, welcome in. We're doing good, lads. I mean, we're doing real good. We are fully loaded to the Gall Danglers with beer, with wine, no tato, and we're heading now to Courchevel, the infamous Courchevel. Do we try live weather? I mean, what's live weather doing? Oh, Jesus. $11 knots of a crosswind. Yeah, let's see what happens. 100 knots climbing. We're going for 6,500 feet first. We will have to climb more. Maximum power. 2,400 on the RPM. About 2,400 on the manifold. We're looking good. Jesus, look at that scenery. And photogrammetry here as well. It's insanely good. Insane. $11,500. We're just scraping over the top. Roger. Could be grand. Mightn't be grand. We'll take our time as we climb. Coming up on 6,000. Let's put 11.5 in just for the sheer crack, just to see what happens. Did I mention it's Friday? We don't care anymore. Not a single feck is given because it's Friday. What do y'all do on the weekend, lads? Right. So we spoke about bands. What about stand-up or just a general show? Best concert that wasn't, you know, a band that you've been to. Z Fox is house hunting the weekend. Ooh, best of luck. Bell bro, you take care, my guy. Have an awesome weekend. Colonel Fork says, Murph, thanks to you and Father Ted, I say feck a lot more at work. So thanks to that. Hells yeah. And Egypt, you know. Kevin Bridges blew me away. Non-stop 90 minutes and I was exhausted. No way. Drink. Feck. Oh, brilliant. Wife says Lee Evans. I was dragged along to Michael Flatley's Feet of Flames years ago in Manchester. Thought I'd hate it, but it was spot on. There you go. I saw John Mulaney and Bill Burr live. Nice. Kevin Bridges. Who's Kevin Bridges? Red Wedge, way back in the day. Stephen Fry, Joe Brand, Bell Elton, Rick Mail, the Chuckle Brothers. You're joking. To you, to me, to me, to you. They were brilliant. Kevin Bridges drinks in your local in Camden Town. What? Glaswegian stand-up comedian. Mrs. TPHI is inverted. Lucky Bo is with us. Drew Zeus, we can see. Agotai and Cyrus. The Gikna is flying with us. Greedo. Who else is there? Rogers RC75. Dougal is out in our wing. Muse fan, Goose, Visualize, Olsen, Sir Buddington. Or is it Senior Buddington? QC Frank is with us as well. John Mulaney, great show. Bill Bailey, Dara O'Brien, Dylan Moran before he went insane. John Bishop, John Richardson in the same week. Jesus, Adam. Spike Milligan. Nice. I saw many great performances at Blackpool Magic Convention. Best was a lad called Ben Seedman. Tilly Flyers above us. There's Tilly Flyer. We're climbing into the shadows of the Valley of Death. Non-comedy or music, I saw Brian Cox do a show. Oh, I saw Billy Connolly years ago. Saw Jim Bowen of Bullseye. Ah, nice. Captain Sickbag can see us. There's a line 15 deep at the bar. Nice. Nice. Mario Rosenstock. Wasn't a huge fan of Marion Rosenstock. Or Mario Rosenstock. Just kind of, you know, meh. David McSavage. Nice. Nice. Look at this scenery. Isn't this gorgeous? Got your book signed and your photo taken with Limmy. Ooh. Kane, yeah, insanely funny. Insanely funny. Kev Bridges is from Scotland. I must look into my one flyer. Hangar Studios 713 in the house. You're very welcome aboard. Long time ago, I used to moonlight as a security for the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh. For 5 years, I saw it about every concert. No way. No way. Colonel Fork, would that be the weekend? Who's someone you'd love to see live? I would have loved to see Michael Jackson and Queen live. You know. Who else? Like me. One of my favourite bands, as I say, they're a band called Eve 6. Jesus, we're in the wet stuff now, lads.
Hello there.
Let's see how this goes. Zythons, congratulations. Naprop sorted it. For reference, I was using the beta, and that means you don't share the same servers. Gotcha. Oh, Nirvana, yeah. Rocky Horror Edinburgh, no way. The bus stop joke. All right, Muse, we'll check that one out. You would have loved to see you two. You two are awesome live. Awesome. Ginger, the Ukrainian band, says Captain Sickbag. I saw Queen with Paul Rogers in for Freddie. Would love to see Freddie though. Yeah. Got to be Queen. Yeah, Queen. Just Jesus, the scenery, lads. Blur or Oasis? Probably would have liked Blur. I like Oasis as well, but Blur more so. Ah, David Bowie. You two and David Copperfield, I'd love to see live. Yes. You saw Adam Lambert last year, did you? I'd love to have seen Nirvana as well. Kurt Cobain was an absolute ledge. Yes, he was. We're still climbing. 11.5 is what I'm after. It's you're seeing Oasis this summer in Manchester. Oh, nice, Patrick. That's going to be awesome, man. Jesus, lads. We'll climb a little bit more. 11.5 we think we need. We think. Adam Lambert was a fantastic choice for fronting Queen. I wish to see Janis Joplin. Don't really like Foo Fighters, man. Garbage are good.
I put the car in swinger, baby.
Jesus! Stu Snape, you absolute ledge, gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community here on Twitch. Thank you very, very much indeed, Stu Snape. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Stu Snape, do be sure to say thank you. Thank you very much indeed, my guy. Legendary. Digital Mark says, so good to see Foo Fighters last year. Nice. The last trip was to Cork to see Elton John Kane. Ah, man, that's awesome. This song came on the radio while I was getting laser eye surgery. I thought it was funnier than the doctors did. Jesus, Captain Sickbag, I haven't. Hang on. Hang on now. How do we do this now? Hang on. Whoa, hang on now. Buttons, Murphy, you can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have just started, would you believe it, a giveaway. With thanks to Captain Sickbag, we are giving away, well, he is giving away a €25 voucher for simmarket.com. If you'd like to get access to where the giveaway is, come on over to our Discord channel. You'll find it in the Bremen bar, or just below the Bremen bar, or above the Bremen bar. You'll see a giveaway channel. Come on over to Discord, !Discord, and we will announce the winner in 30 minutes. A €25 Sim Market gift voucher with thanks to our very own Captain Sickbag. The man is a legend. Thank you very, very much indeed, Captain Sickbag. Isn't he a legend? A legend. !Discord for your chance to win a €25 voucher. All thanks to Captain Sickbag. Ooh! Sim Mr. Egan, good to see you, man. We're doing all right now. Although, Jesus, look at the scenery. Insane. Not a legend, just a happy Egypt. You're a legend. It's free to enter. Just make sure you're over on our Discord. !Discord. Look for the giveaway channel in the community. We're okay at this altitude. Man, look at all the planes. This is only gorgeous. It's time for more beer. Stand by. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Jesus, Patrick. The clouds will be the killer. Let's see what happens. Look at this scenery though. Jesus, lads. It's insane looking. Where is this now? ...2024 compared to 2020, it's just incredible, isn't it? 10:30, to beer or not to beer. It looks amazing, doesn't it? I mean, look at this state, lads. Look at the detail we have now in Flight Sim 2024. Well, slap me around and made it. 1% left of fuel. Heinrich, you absolute ledge. Look at that, lads. Jesus. 12.5 required? I think we're okay. Famous last words. Maybe off beat mark, but any chance? We'll have a look, Stu. Keen effort, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, Oz Flight Simmer has resubbed to the channel 41 months. Shane, very good evening, or very good morning to you. Hope you're well, my guy. Very happy Saturday. How are you keeping, man? Hey, Barney Gumble is there, look. Hi, Alma. Yeah, brilliant.
Hello
Eddie,
there.
you're very welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. I don't know what's going to happen here, but we'll just, you know, keep doing the gadget with the thing with the yoke. You know what I mean? The, where's this now?
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
There's buttons. Goblin Zeus, my dude, 50 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guys. Where's this one now? You found the mountain while eating? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm trying to find one that's different. Where is this one now? Is it that one? So there's a band, this band I like, Eve 6, one of my favourite bands, yeah? We'll try this one. No, hang on now. Is it this one? No, hang on. No. Jesus, Murph. I need to find, like, one that isn't going to get us all in trouble. Yeah, this works. This definitely works. The state of it! We move on to the elevation pale ale. Friday nights, lads. That's what it's all about. Ozymandias, very good day to you, sir. Oh, yeah. Ah, Jesus, yeah, lads. Brilliant. Ooh. Admiral's Disaster Lounge, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, man. Ah, Captain Sickbag, nice, man. 2 dogs in the house. Greetings from Arizona. Hello from Tipperary. Happy Friday to you. Man, look at this. Look at this. Insane looking. So far, this altitude is looking okay. Broke her hymen, hey man, try to quit your crying. Man alive, look at this scenery. Jesus, lads, look at the detail. Look at it. Look at the state. The rocks. Jesus, look at the rocks. Crazy. Beautiful. Ian Fisher, you're very welcome aboard. Thank you so much indeed for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. A very happy Friday to you. We're flying in the Blackbird Simulations C310, Cessna's 310. We're on our way up to Courchevel, bringing some, well, much needed drinks to the people.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Dougal CPU's fans are going insane. That's exactly what we want to hear, man.
Allow myself to introduce
myself. Right? Absolutely brilliant. Jesus. Holy frame rates, Batman. We're doing all right. Very happy Friday night, guys. The weekend starts now.
Hello there.
Is Larry, you're very welcome in. Right? My win starts... Wait, your weekend starts in 11 hours. Oof. We're on the way, guys. Ease out the power. Look at that, though. I think we can all agree, some of the best scenery I think we've seen in The Sims so far. Heading on up to Courchevel, this is incredible looking. At Courchevel, it's like, it's not an airport, it's an altiport, isn't it? It's like, yeah, it's a high up airport. Nuts. Incredible detail. It's so crisp, it's so sharp. You know what I mean? Special rating required? I would say so, Dougal, yeah. They wouldn't let any out lead it in. Can anyone name the ginormous mountain? Jesus! Buttons at a range of knots that we can't even see. Music overload. Captain Sickbag, 10 gifted tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, if you just got... Steve, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Captain Sickbag, well, do be sure to say thank you. Insane support, my guy. Thank you very, very much indeed. Really does help. It all goes to the cause. You know. I'm going to get new eyebrows, lads. New eyebrows. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to get these ones kind of fixed. I'll start with my eyelashes first, though. You know. MDA 009 was thinking of you with this tunage, man. You're very welcome aboard, my guy. Hope you're well. Mount Crocs Extreme. We have just arrived to Friday. The weekend. You open up the door, you have a look in, you say, well, this isn't too bad. Speed looking good. The scenery, lads, is off the friggin' chart. Look at that. Look at that. Stafford, 100%. We're looking for the moon. There's the moon. Jesus, look at the dirt of our plane. Good call, Muse. Good call. Man alive, it's absolutely incredible, isn't it? Needs a wash for sure. It's filthy. The state of it. We're doing well, guys. About 15-20 minutes out. And we've really got to concentrate on this approach. Bottles will be broken. Men will die. Actually, how are we for fuel? Let's go on the auxiliaries. Let's burn them out. So Mr. Egan, I just installed it into a custom location and then I use add-ons linker to load it into the sim. Seems to work fine. Cannonballer, dude, 100%, man. It's so smooth. It's so crisp. It's so... Yeah, baby. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I mean, look at it, lads. Look at that for a sight. Screenshot the bejesus out of that one. Absolutely friggin' gorgeous. We've ATC given out to us. Jesus. Alright, auxiliary tanks. They're our current fuel. So many people flying. It's awesome. Thank you, Wicked Lumberjacks. Oh, Jesus, Muse fan. Jeez, you can't be saying that. I won't say I'm fine. Oh, and they're getting pure take with a drink. Brilliant. But the weather is alright-ish. We could be flying straight into an ambush. What runway at Courchevel, lads? It has to be the one. Runway 22 up the hill. Let's get ourselves set up.
Climbing to flight level 320, Delta 246.
330. We're doing all right. Gotta say, really liking the Wicklow Wolf stuff, lads. If you can find this, done stores to them if you're in Ireland. Wicklow Wolf, really good. Their elevation pale ale. Their Mammoth IPA is also really nice. It's a good bit stronger, but like they're all refreshing beers rather than nothing heavy, you know what I mean? Peter Carney, good to see you. Now, I'd say we're going to be in a bit of trouble looking ahead. There's Dr. Notham. We'll see how we get on. Heapster's with us. Barry Ozil. Look at this. We got so many new people tonight, guys. You're all very welcome in. Speed is looking good. Best of the Beatles. Okay at 12. Yeah, we'll probably have to try 12. I reckon we'll have to try 12. You know what I mean? The vibe is here, man. It's Friday night, lads. We don't care anymore. Just doesn't matter. Terrain radar is looking okay. Although we have a bit of crack ahead of us. Keep it on the straight and narrow. Aviation Trey, welcome aboard. Thank you very, very much indeed. Jesus. They love me music. I do have a favourite. This is my favourite song from the Beatles. So you have to listen to it. You don't mind it? Share your channel on FSTO. Jesus, FSTO? Right, this is my favourite Beatles, so you have to listen to it now. You've no choice, right? And I don't care if you like it or not, man. Ow! Tune! So my wife's dad sings this. This is his party piece. And I've been to Liverpool more times I care to admit. But we'd always go down to the tavern and there'd be live bands on. And this, when this comes on, oh, amazing. Cavern or tavern? There's two of them, isn't there? There's the tavern and the cavern. So it's the cavern. Uh-oh. Jesus. Murphy, you went to the wrong pub. Ah. Oh, this scenery tonight, though. Jesus. Jay Winokur, you are very welcome aboard, my guy. Hope you're keeping well. Did you see there's a video of someone playing in the cavern and he's doing his whatever, you know, and a fella walks up from the crowd onto the stage, picks your man up and throws him to the ground, right? Straight out of like friggin' The Life of Brian. Yeah, throw him to the floor. What was that, Centurion? Shall I throw him to the floor? Oh yes, throw him to the floor. He threw him to the floor. Ah, Patrick, nice one. Body slams him. I was like, what? Yeah, pure nuts. Absolute madness. Oh.
410 Hawaiian 104.
Right. Let us be careful. Let's check out this approach. We shall enter from here. Left turn. Out over the valley. Back in. And runway 22. So a left, then a right, then a right. Right. Be grand. All right, let's go heading mode. So, left turn over to 330. Heading mode engaged. Easy now, Jemima. Take it fierce handy now, lads. Have you ever seen terrain, right? All right, what's our fuel situation? We're still on our auxiliary tanks for now. Let's see what happens. Who's Lorraine? She was living next door to Alice. Alice? Oh man, look at this scenery. Look at the detail, lads. Jesus. Come here. The who? You can't, right? Has anyone seen X-Plane 12.2, by the way? So I shared these photos earlier on, look. I'll show you. By the way, lads, we have 5 minutes left for our giveaway, a €25 gift voucher for simmarket.com with thanks to Captain Sickbag. Head on over to our Discord channel, !Discord. That'll get you in there. And I need to show you these, look. So where is this now? They're down under photos. This is X-Plane 12.2. Look at the pictures. Look at that. Tell me what you think. Colonel Fork. Impressive, right? Right? Can I get a Jesus in the chat? New lighting model, new shadow. They've done a ton of work, lads. Right? And look at the nighttime stuff. I took these pictures.
Jesus.
That's the AW139. I took these.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Right? That's X-Plane 12.2. It is incredible looking. The scenery is still crap, don't get me wrong, but the lighting, Jesus. Jesus, lads. And this is only the early beta of it. They're working on so much stuff for this. It is incredible. Are you impressed? I was impressed. Big Carlo. That, look at the sky colours. Like, they're just, oh, beautiful. It's a massive step in the right direction. Like, I remember when X-Plane 12 came out, I remember me and Gibbo, like, we were having this discussion at length. We were like, do you know, I was like, no, Gibbo, it's huge. He goes, Murph, they're talking about their graphics this and their lighting that. It's not there. It's like, no, look at it. Right? And he was right, of course. I didn't tell him that at the time, right? But now, this 12.2, this is what it should have been. Because now you're looking at this going, Jesus, they're getting there, right? With the extra camera controls, with the frame rates, which are freaking off the chart, like you're talking, I mean, I can get 180, 190 frames in X-Plane, right? But the lighting and like the sky colors, the clouds are all, like, it's unbelievable, lads. Yeah, it looks like they got the clouds right, 100%, man. I mean, look at that. Look at the detail you have. Cirrus clouds, all sorts of clouds. It's absolutely friggin' class, lad. Class. Gorgeous. And I closed Discord. Oops. Right. We're kind of going the right direction at the moment. Yeah, it really looks good, Test Pilot, doesn't it? There is our target, gentlemen. We have a Captain Sickbag on the ground, waiting for the beer.
Southwest 280, continue climb to flight level 290. Continuing climb to flight level 290, Southwest 280.
But you're going to spend 30 minutes watching everyone else crash. We had some funny... Lads, I can't get the clips to work. I've tried everything. So, I think Twitch have changed how clips work. And any of the programs I use to drag the clips in wouldn't work. Do you know? I still haven't decided am I getting an iWatch yet. Or an Apple Watch. They're too feckin' expensive. It's like $500 and I'm thinking, Jesus. And then I've Gibble saying, stop copying me, Murph. Right? I wanted to get one, but if I get one, he'd be just like, you're so copying me. Best one ever tonight, Captain Sickbag. The first tattoo he ever got was a tattoo of his face on his face. Yep. Naughty Gnome sent me like an awesome email or a message all about getting the Apple Watch. All the reasons for. And I'm still there going, no, man, I don't know. Can anyone just get a watch that just tells the time? Big Al's playing. Good to see you, my guy. Very happy Saturday morning. What you do? I mean, you're about to buy solar panels. No, I'm not. I won't buy solar panels. I'll buy the battery because you told me to. Brilliant. That's fantastic. I'm immensely impressed by almost everyone's landing skills here at Courchevel. The Fireflies are just incredibly talented. Hells yeah. Greta, Adam, Greta, right? Should be all for them. I think, you know. I want to get an Apple Watch, but like the price, you know. It's like, how do you justify $500, you know? What about the kitchen, or is that a memory? Al, listen, kebabs first, then the kitchen. Test Pilot, I live by that rule. Forgiveness is always easier than permission. Stick figure doesn't use his Apple Watch much at all, really. Have you seen the price of the Rolex, though? That'll be my argument. Could have bought a Rolex. Split the difference, get an Apple Kitchen. What? Jesus. Alright, lads. Right turn coming in. Things are about to get very kind of mad looking now. Things are going to get bananas. Right now. Buttons, Murph. Oh, Jesus. This makes you feel all funky to land. Oh yeah, we're gonna absolutely plant this one. Hell yeah. Jesus, why am I out here? Why am I out here me own? Look at the door to me plane. Right, lads. One's in chat if you think Murphy should get an Apple Watch. Two's in chat if you think I just shouldn't. You will have the choice of my life choices. One's Murphy gets an Apple Watch. Two's Murphy doesn't get an Apple Watch. Keen Lafford, attention! Attention! Yeah, but lads, hang on now. Whoa, now on the twos, right? I mean, they're really feckin' nice looking, right? And I'd look like I'm important, you know. Then I can say to Gibbo, listen, you know, I'm only wearing this because our community said I have an iPhone 16 Pro, so that'll tell you where I'm at, right? Right? Now, it's the Apple iWatch 10, so it's like 480 bucks. Good call, Ozflight. Ozflight Simmer, that's a great idea. I had to get it because, you know, really great, really great. Right. Sold to the highest bidder. Zard, good to see you. Keen, did we get a total count? Don't tell me Keen is gone. Super Ty, you're up.
Hello there.
DeBlaze, hello there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner of the giveaway with thanks to Captain Sickbag. The winner of the €25 simmarket.com voucher goes to... It goes to, press the button, you muppet, Visualize! Congratulations, my guy. Enjoy that 25 smackaroonies. Drop me a DM, I'll get you sorted. Right. Mother of Jesus, how's this going to work now? Did we get the total count for the Apple Watch, no? Right. Autopilot off. My airplane. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh. Pretty cool. Yeah, it should have been the Peppers version. Right now. Hang on. Hang on. This works better. Jesus, that's the wrong tune altogether. No, that's very calm and chill. We don't want that. Go back. Someone watch me playing for a minute. I'm trying to do something. That's the wrong song completely. Hang on! Don't panic! Wait now, why isn't that coming through? That'll work. That'll work. Don't panic, lads. It's all going to happen now. Jesus, I've gone miles off course. Any lights? Listen, we've all the friggin' drink with us. Wait now. Jesus. No one said it was going to be easy. It's only gravity. Ooh! And Murph was never seen again. Jesus, I'm in a terrible bit of misfortune. It's alright, lads, we're just taking the back door. Wait, no, we're taking the side door. Jesus, behave.
Yeah. We're going the wrong way.
We had 28 twos and 16 ones. Ah, lads. Hang on a second. We need to do another count. I really want the Apple Watch, so can we do another count, please? One's in chat for Murphy to get an Apple Watch. Two's in chat for Murphy to get an Apple Watch. Oh, Jesus. You showered at feckers with the number 3. Oh, Jesus. This is dangerous. There's going to be a murder that kill situation. Gibbo type movies into the chat. That's hilarious.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Hang on, turn off the noise, Murph. Jesus. He typed boobies into the chat. I need to keep it straight. Oh, careful. Gibbo, you're not to do things like that. Easy now. Jesus. 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 Easy. Easy. No. No. Oh, no. Balls. Easy, Murph. Go on, you devil. Say the magic word. Oh, mother of Jesus. No, no, that was all terribly wrong. Oh, Jay. Right. Oh, dear.
It's not the plane. It's the pilot.
Hang on.
Who's in charge? You haven't a clue what you're doing.
Oh, Jesus.
I'd just like to say, ladies and gentlemen, we've landed safely. First time. 'Twas the softest landing you could ever see. Yeah. It was beautiful. And now our friends, we can unload the aircraft to the bar where Captain Sickbag is waiting anxiously.
Get a load of this guy.
He's been delighted now. We have delivered the beer, the wine, and the softest landings you've ever seen. Put 10s in chat if you think Murph's new Apple Watch will improve his will improve his landings. Shag off. Oh, friends, we have arrived. It was the sweetest landing you've ever seen. Why is there broken glass on my beer? Shut up. There's no refunds. It was a beautiful landing. Smooth as butter, just don't open the door. Yeah. Don't open the beer for a while. It got shook in turbulence. Turbulence. Ah, brilliant. What a landing, you know.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Colonel Indiana Longnuts, thank you very, very much indeed. A Prime subscription. Thank you very much, my guy. Would you take a good long hard look at that now, you know? Where's the pub? I reckon this is it.
I put the car in
Jesus.
baby.
Gaseous Maximus in with the 5 bomb. 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub, thanks to Gaseous Maximus. Well, do be sure to say thank you. The man's a legend. Really appreciate all the support, guys. Incredible stuff. And so it begins, yeah. Quick, get to the bar. What was that Australian fella? Democracy? A succulent meal? Did you ever see that fella? A succulent meal? That's a great headlock. Brilliant. Captain Sickbag, you are more than welcome, my guy. What an absolute crazy, crazy night. Hang on a second there now. Jesus, now. We've just landed at Courchevel. You know. Jesus. Up the air now, with that. Your man's walking on air. A succulent Chinese meal. Succulent Chinese meal? Bloody hell, man. Ah, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Right, lads, for the next few minutes, I want everyone to take off once again, and we're going to be checking out some landings. How good can you Courchevel? Who was that? Get back here, you idiot! It was Nighthawk. So how well can you Courchevel? Gentlemen, start your engines. You got to take off and return on runway 22. 22. Courchevel, invented by the Irish back in the 4th century BC for aircraft landings, you know. So the challenge is, everyone here in the chat will get to vote on your landing. If it's good, if it's bad, doesn't really matter at this stage. Just try and put it on the ground without dying, you know what I mean? Here comes Nighthawk. First in, best dressed. We land and crack the runway. Don't follow me over sound or soft grass. Jesus. You don't sweat much for the fat board. Oh, Jesus. The Irish also invented the succulent Chinese meal. It's called a spice bag, yeah. Ah, brilliant. Oh, Jesus. Have you been eating grass again? Oh, yeah. Barney McGee from the banks of our day. This will be interesting, lads. The Bremen Bardugal, yeah? What? Get out of town! 90 feet? 90 feet. Do they sell kebabs here? Oh, Dougal, that's unbelievable. 90 feet a minute. Dirt. Oh, Lord, what a shock. Did Ronnie Drew ever draw? Ah, Jesus. Ah, Jesus. Over 2G. Incredible, Dougal. They're taking off. Fireflies assemble.
Contacting approach 125.35. Good day. JetBlue 945.
Oh, Cyrus T. Ladies and gentlemen, a sneak preview of what's coming soon. Oh, Jesus. Ah, Jesus. The P180 Firefly Air livery. Ah, lads, that's going to be absolutely class. Look. Jesus. That livery design, absolutely savage. Looking forward to that, man. Right. We're out here in the field. Jesus. Angels 1-5 nearly crashed and takeoff. Good start. Great start. Yeah, great start. Right. No panic now, lads. We want the greasiest, the most Kerry-made landings, or a total utter shock and awe. Planted it into the ground. This scenario. Look at this runway. Flying Talrow. We can only see his name. There he is. Touchdown. He survived. He survived. Tilly Flyer went. Jesus. Tilly Flyer went out through the windscreen. Very good. Who? All right, let's see what happens, lads. I might have to go out here a bit for the old aircraft to load. They're all taken off. So, lads, if anyone isn't flying this one, if you wouldn't mind, maybe just hit escape so we can load in the aircraft. Here comes Wicked Lumberjacks. Go on, you devil! The man has found Kerry Gold. Touchdown! I'm just waiting for Keen Lafford to come up in a Blairio or something. There goes Adam. No, don't crash on takeoff. No crash on takeoff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes the Gickna. Yes, Flyer 10. Yes. No. Grand is in. Beautiful. Frick break. Where is he? There he is. There's Gaseous Maximus. Muse fan, you absolutely hopped the runway out of it. You gobshite. Go back and do it again. Brilliant. That's fantastic. Sourdough man. Sun Jammer. Druid Zeus. Gorgeous landing. Gorgeous. Daddy Plum chases the speed. It's easier in 24, reckons Dougal. If you speak for yourself, will you? We're all in a hoop.
Hello.
Vacuum is in. Nicely done. Bowles Josh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, man. Parlez-vous l'anglais? Toto's looking good. Nicely done, my guy. Rogers RC75. Oh, now that was butter. He spread it all over the shop. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Wicked Lumberjacks. I'll try that in English. Wicked Lumberjacks. Wicked Lumberjacks. Jesus, Murph. God almighty. Oh no, Adam died a terrible death. Kangaroo petrol, Adam. Jesus. Oh no. Jody Doc, thank you very much indeed. Welcome in, my guy. Over on YouTube, thank you very, very much indeed. Same landing as mine. Wished. It's grand, you know. Where's this now? There's a big hump at the start of the runway. There is, yeah. Pillow hump. Talro, my absolute pleasure. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. Welcome to the weekend. Ooh. There goes Keen Lafford. He's after dying. You died on takeoff. Jesus. Kane, you had one job. Brilliant. Oh, Jesus. To Blaze. To Blaze just gifted 10 tier 1 subs. You absolute mad lad. A 10 pack going out to the community here on Twitch. To Blaze, thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, if you just got a gifted sub from To Blaze, he just gifted 10 of them to the community. Well, do be sure to say thank you very, very much indeed. To Blaze, thank you very much, my guy. Keen Everett's like, and for my next trick. That's brilliant. Pains in me stomach. Oh, that's insane. Oh, brilliant, man. Muse fan made it in. Gray made it in. Captain Sickbag, thank you very, very much indeed. What an awesome flight plan. It was brilliant. Here comes Tilly. Ooh, ouch. No, he died. He's dead. Please report to runway 22 and collect your landing gear. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. What a mad night. They're coming in. Look at this Egypt. Look. Look at this Egypt. This is brilliant. Go on, Kane, you devil, you. Hup, you devil. It's actually not too bad, Kane. No, put it down. Put it down. No, put it down. Put it down. You're going into the wall, Kane. You're going into the wall. He went into the wall. How did you mess it up? It was going grand. Oh, Jesus. It was going grand. And then he shagged it. Then he absolutely shagged it. Ah. Newfoundland looking good. In the 185 Skywagon. Ah. Here comes the Gikna. Adam absolutely made the balls of the takeoff. He died on takeoff, friends. Died on takeoff. Go on, Kane, you devil. No. Oh, Jesus, no. Jesus. Stu. Stu Snape has given another gifted 10 tier 1 subs, lads. Mother of Jesus. Thank you very, very much indeed. Stu Snape, lads. If you just got a tier 1 sub, but thanks to Stu Snape, lucky bow, look. Do be sure to say thank you. That's insane support tonight, lads. Thank you very, very much indeed, man. Go on, Muse. Incredible support, lads. Thank you very much. Adam crashed on takeoff. Where is he? Is he gone off licking his wounds? Angels 1-5. Oh, Jesus. Wings, things went a bit wrong in the Bremen bar. There's Heapster and Zard. Toto made it. This is very disturbing. This is very disturbing, Big Al.
Oh, Jesus.
Available at all news agents and pharmacies nationwide. Two-Tone Murphy, the action figure. Oh. And it comes with its own microphone. Ah, Jesus. Available now with P&M bargains. The hands are way too big. Shag off, Adam. The hands are too big. He does have a smartwatch. He's wearing an Apple Watch, look. Well, it's not really an Apple Watch. Ah, Jesus, though. The face is wrong. You think? The face? The whole shagging thing is wrong. Bloody hell. What action does he do? I can't believe I'm seeing that. That's amazing. Oh. There's too much hair and it's not gender. I forgot. Is that the bloke off YouTube? Ah, Christ. I can't. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Lads. If a dog saw it, I don't know if he'd want to chew it or be scared of it or hump it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is here. We pull up the handbrake. It's been a hell of a stream. This one goes out to Adam for crashing and probably Keen as well. Absolutely insane flight tonight. So, friends, we're back to you probably over the weekend, but definitely Monday night. I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed. Oh, no. Keen, you're going backwards, Keen. All right, friends. Lads, thank you so very, very much for tonight. Captain Sickbag, an amazing flight plan. Absolutely amazing. Lads, for all the gifted subs, for all the likes, all the follows, all the new subscribes, and the memberships on YouTube. It's been absolutely incredible. I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed. This is just incredible. I live for this. I absolutely live for this. I've had a shite week at work, and to be able to do this on a Friday makes it all worthwhile. So thank you very, very much indeed. So we shall see you very, very soon. Catch us over in Discord. And until then, have a very good weekend.
Jesus.
Do you know what I reckon it crashed? It's alive! It's alive! Ah, Jesus. We can't leave it like that.
Southwest 280, continue climb to flight level 290. Continuing climb to flight level 290, Southwest 280. Lufthansa 441 Heavy. Proceed direct to 6 Alpha Lima Tango. Proceeding direct to Alpha Lima Tango, Lufthansa 441 Heavy.
Hello there.
Cessna 402. Papa Echo maintain 8500 traffic 2 o'clock 5 miles. Maintaining 8500 looking for traffic Cessna 402 Papa Echo. climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
Climbing to 10,000 feet. November 245, Mike Charlie.
Lufthansa 441 Heavy, proceed direct to 6 Alpha Lima Tango.
Proceeding direct to Alpha Lima Tango.
How did you know? I love this song.